Raider Nation, what's going on? You're watching the Raiders Report. Before we look at the Raiders and the Packers game, I'm going to hit you with what to watch for tonight. The third preseason game is the most important preseason game. It's the dress rehearsal. I'm hoping that we can see some big-time stars like a Derek Carr or like an Aaron Rodgers out there slinging the ball. So how about this? Type R if you're ready for some Raiders football. I don't care if it's the preseason. I don't. I am ready for some Raiders football, and if you want a shout out, make sure you guys are typing those R's in the comments section. So for everyone who's watching us live on YouTube, or if you're watching us live on Facebook, Visible, Marvin, Eric, I see you, Ed on Cowder. We got a lot of R's flowing in there in the comments section. I appreciate everyone who's watching us live right now on YouTube and watching us live here on Facebook, because I'll tell you what, I am ready for some Raiders football. Comment, who do you want to see in the game tonight? I want to see Derek Carr. I want to see Josh Jacobs. I would love to see Antonio Brown. Also, I'll be honest, I want to see Aaron Rodgers. I want to see Davante Adams. I want to see Aaron Jones. I want to see our defense go up against some of the best in the game. Aaron Rodgers is arguably the best quarterback that there is right now in the NFL. Sure, last year struggled a little bit, but you want to test your defense, you want to test some of these rookies or some of these UDFAs that are really trying to make the roster, put them up against a player like Aaron Rodgers. Also, Davante Adams, you're going to see him a little bit later in this show. So let's get into it, all right? 5 things that I want you guys to watch for tonight. The first team offense. And what I mean by that is who is running with the first team offense. Last week came out, beautiful drive. Derek leads the team right down, 2 of 2 for 40 yards and a touchdown, right? Great first drive. Josh Jacobs looked good. Tyrell Williams looked good. Ryan Grant looked good. But I want to see ultimately who's out there for the Raiders' first-team offense, because like I said, this is the dress rehearsal game. And plus, I want to see how Derek Carr is working with some of these new wide receivers, how he's maybe working with his new tight end and Darren Waller. I mean, sure, he only threw 2 passes last week, but he only needed 1 drive really to kind of give me that confidence that say, Derek looks pretty freaking good, and he's operating under this offense well. 2 of 2 for 40 yards and a touchdown. Do you know who else looked pretty damn good last week? Our running back, Josh Jacobs. 4 carries, 21 yards. He ran out of the shotgun. He ran out of the eye. He ran out of the single back set. And he was coming out like a freaking cannon, man. And that is exciting to see for the running back who we drafted in the very first round. Another player who I thought played very, very well in that first drive, Tyrell Williams. 1 target for 27 yards and 0 touchdowns, but it was 1 catch. I know it's screwed up there on my part. That's on me. So then you got Ryan Grant, 1 catch for 13 yards, and he did end up having a touchdown as well. So it's 1 catch, 1 target for 13 yards and a touchdown. The second thing that I'm going to watch for tonight, it's Darren Waller. I really want to see what we have in Darren Waller, how he's working with Derek Carr. The one thing that I really, really liked that the Raiders did last week was they told Darren Waller to block. What's the one thing that Waller needs to work on more than anything else? It's his ability to be able to block. So for Darren to really try to block last week against the Cardinals, that's great. But what do I want to see this week? I want to see Darren connect with Derek Carr at least once or twice, right? So Keon Hatcher on Hard Knocks said that Darren Waller was the most underrated Raider, which is something that we've literally seen and heard for a very, very long time now, right? I mean, heck, I've been saying it multiple times on the Raiders Report. And the fact that he's been unguardable at training camp, and the fact that no defensive back, Johnathan Abram, literally said that nobody wants to cover Darren Waller because of how much of a freak athlete that this kid is, right? Like, better 40 time than Davante Adams, better vertical than DeAndre Hopkins. I mean, if you want to just talk about freak athlete, Darren Waller is like the perfect example of that. So I also want to give some shout outs here to some people who are watching us on Facebook. Raider Mike, Joe Raider, I appreciate everyone who's already watching us here live. We're going to do a watch party. So essentially what's going to happen is the Raiders game is going to come on. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to talk. We're going to have some beers. If you're over 21, that is. And if, you guys want to FaceTime me, like I'm going to be FaceTiming people, we're going to be having a good time because I don't care if it's the preseason. The Raiders fans are the craziest fans that I have ever met. I love going hanging out with y'all, and that's how I want these watch parties to be. Like you and I are sitting at a bar, we're watching Raiders football, and we're having a good time. And if the numbers are good, like they are on Facebook, and right now like that they are on YouTube, I'll be able to do these watch parties for the entire season. That boy Tsunami says, hey, Dad. You know what? I'm about it. Hey, Dad. Goobs, I can't do that, unfortunately. That's illegal here in Texas. Thanks for what you do, brother, from Ryan. You know what, Ryan? I should say thank you to you guys way more often than what I do. If it wasn't for the nation and, like, the love, I wouldn't be able to pay my bills. I wouldn't have a house. I wouldn't be able to eat. And, like, I love coming into work every day and, like, literally sitting here and interacting with the nation. Here's the thing. Like, our Cowboys channel here at Chat Sports might have more subscribers and it might get more views. But our shows for the Raiders Report gets way more comments, gets way more interaction, and it's because Raider fans are so much better than Cowboys fans. I mean, can I get a hallelujah on that? Yeah? Or how about this? How about you guys comment this? Just win, baby. Because somebody today who I was talking to in the office was like, you're really going to do a Raiders watch party? I'm like, hell yeah, I'm going to do a Raiders watch party. I don't give a shit. Michael, also when you swear, YouTube's going to block it. I don't care if it's the preseason. Because whether it's the preseason, whether it's the regular season, whether it's the off season, always just win, baby. It's why I say, for Chucky Heads, believe it, baby. It is why that I do what I do. Because Raider fans are 365. Mitchell Wren's 365. You connecting with me here? I hope so. Boo? Oh, I just got booed by Tad. You guys can boo Tad. You know what? Type boo in the comments section to boo producer Tad. Let's get that going. Now, here's the other thing. I've actually been challenged by my boss. If we can get the Raiders Report to 22K subscribers by midnight, I'm going to do a jersey giveaway. Okay? So we did a jersey giveaway before with Antonio Brown when he first got traded. Dad, just so you know, you are getting booed a lot in the comment section. 559 Raider, Jeff, Abram, Jose, yeah, Eric, Paybomb, much appreciated to you guys. But seriously, for everyone who's watching us right now on YouTube, okay, take that link, youtube.com/Raiders Report, send it to a friend, send it to every Raiders fan you know. If I can get to 22K tonight, I'm going to be able to do a jersey giveaway. And also, I've been talking to a Raiders player. He's a rookie. And he's potentially going to hook me up with some Raiders swag that he's going to sign and send here to the Raiders Report. So get me to 22K by midnight, and I'm going to have some sweet stuff for you guys. All right, let's get into the next thing that I want you guys to watch for. How our defense does against Aaron Rodgers. One of Aaron Rodgers' best abilities. Now, they did great last week against Kyler Murray, who is more mobile than Aaron Rodgers. But Aaron Rodgers is one of the best quarterbacks in the league at extending plays. I mean, how often do you see him just kind of like running around, making people miss, and then all of a sudden he chucks it downfield and then he finds a receiver? How does our defense handle Aaron Rodgers? And also, I don't know if there's a quarterback that has the better tools than Aaron Rodgers has. And sure, last year was a down year for Rodgers, right? So 4,442 yards, 25 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. That's a down year. That's pretty insane to me. Aaron Rodgers has the best touchdown to interception ratio in the entire NFL. Like, the history of the NFL. 4 touchdowns to every 1 interception. Do you want a real test? Do you want a real test to see how solid your defense is? I'm telling you right now, the way to do that is by going up against the best in the game. And that right now is, I would still argue, Aaron Rodgers. Like, he is incredible. An incredible quarterback. So, is he going to play tonight, though, versus the Raiders? That's the thing that I don't know. I want him to play. There's reports that Rodgers could play. He wants to play if his new head coach, Matt LaFleur, will allow him. It's just, are the Packers actually going to put Aaron Rodgers on the field? Because Rodgers did say on Monday that he gets better reps at practice than he would on the field. So I'm having my fingers crossed that old number 12 comes trotting out onto the field, because I want our defensive line to be able to get after Aaron. Ferrell's been great in the preseason. Arden Key's been great. Mo Hurst has been showing the upside. Max Crosby, I don't expect for him to play tonight. On his Instagram, shout out to Max, he put up a video of his hand. He looks good. I expect him to be fully healthy for week 1, which is important. Hankins, Jelly's up there. I know a lot of you guys are like, Mitch, do you really think Jelly and Hankins are over Mo Hurst? Guys, this isn't my depth chart. This is actually the depth chart released by the Raiders on ESPN. So just so you guys know, don't hate on me for that. So is Aaron Rodgers going to play against the Raiders? That's something that I definitely am going to watch for. And if he is, watch very, very closely. Because the Packers offense, I don't care that they were 6-9-1 last year. The Packers offense was ranked dead last in rush attempts. And you want to see how really good our secondary is? And you got to go up against Davante Adams, Marcus Valdes-Scantling, MVS. You got to go up against Geronimo Allison. They got a lot of tests there. So it's looking good there. So Aaron Rodgers playing against the Raiders. Who wants a shout-out? A. Gomez. I mean, you call me the man. I'm going to get that for you. They said no starters for Green Bay from Dan Griggs. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, well. So how about this? Let's get into the next thing I want you guys to watch for. Garyon versus the Green Bay wide receivers. If none of the starters are playing, that's really upsetting because I wanted to see Garyon go up against Davante Adams, who I would argue is a top 3 wide receiver right now in the NFL. But I still think that the Packers should still throw out there like Geronimo Allison and MBS because those two guys I think are still battling it out for that, I guess, 2A, 2B wide receiver battle, even though I'm more of a believer in Marcus Valdes-Scantling. Personally, I think he's the better option. For those of you that go out there and play fantasy football, I think MBS is going to have a much better year statistically than a receiver like Geronimo Allison. But I think we can all agree, like, Garyon needs to step up. Straight up. Garyon Conley needs to step up. And if you agree with me, type 1. Because I totally, think that Garyon Conley needs to step up in the preseason. We know that he has all the tools, and I mean, it took him until week 6 last year when he got benched, and then he finally got put in the game and he started the ball out. You know what, Garyon? I need you to be able to step up in this game. Like Jake, Scott, Abram, Jeff Rogers, Mark, Mitchell, Klee, you guys all agree with me that he definitely needs to step up. Now, I'll go over here on Facebook. I'll give some shout-outs to some people watching. Robert Duncan agrees with me that he needs to step up. Like, the fact that this Raiders team, the secondary has looked great. The 1 weak spot, I say, in the preseason has been Garyon Conley. Garyon, I've said that you can lead the league in interceptions. I have all the confidence in the world in you. But you need to be able to show up, and it starts right now because I don't want to see bullshit excuses on week 1 when I'm sitting there watching the Raiders on Monday Night Football against the Broncos. So how about this? We're going to have some fun, okay? The way that watch parties are the best is when we can interact the entire time. So this is how this is going to go. When I say go, you type Raiders. Does that make sense? I sure hope so. So also we're going to be commenting it below, so I just want you guys to be aware of that. So when I say go, you type Raiders. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Go! Dylan screaming in the back, Raiders. Go! 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 Let's see who's actually doing it here. Let's see what we got. Steve, Michael, love it. Robert, Timothy, all screaming Raiders in the comment section. Chris, Dwayne, love you guys on Facebook. Let's go over to YouTube. Jay, Joe, SNT, Dylan, Anthony, Scott, Marvin, Thomas, Jose, much appreciated everyone who's watching right now. Here's the other thing that I've been told. Last week, for every 100 likes that I got, I had to chug a beer. So a few of the bosses, they were kind of like, Mitch, we don't know if you want to do that again. So though I have been told this, for every 250 likes that the video gets on YouTube, and for every 100 likes that it gets on Facebook. So once YouTube gets to 250 likes, and once Facebook gets to 100, that's a beer chug. Okay? So if you guys click like, right now we're at 48. There's 297 people watching on YouTube. So if that number can go up, we'll chug some beers together. Last week I drank, 8 beers, but I did 3 of them with people on FaceTime. So I'll FaceTime you guys on IG. We'll do it together. We'll have a good time. Yeah, that already went up to 61 likes. So like I said, get me to 250 likes and I'll chug some beers. Let's see where we're at on Facebook. I'm at 46. So Facebook, if y'all get to 100 and YouTube gets to 250, we'll start chugging some beers. We'll have a good time on here because of the way that I want the Raiders report to be. You and I, we're sitting down at a bar watching Raiders football because, come on, what's better than that? Last thing I want you guys to watch for, the UDFAs. The UDFAs, this is a big game for them. If they want to make the final 53-man roster, this is the time to show up. The 4th preseason game doesn't matter all that much. This is the preseason game that could literally make or break whether or not people are going to make the final 53-man roster. And the players that I really, really want to watch, the UDFAs that I'm watching, Keelan Doss. Keelan Doss has been absolutely sensational. And if honestly it was between Marcel Aitman or Keelan Doss, I would keep Keelan Doss. I think he has a higher upside. 7 catches, 47 yards, and a touchdown in the preseason. Then you also got Tavon Coney. Sure, but out of Notre Dame, he had 123 tackles last year. He's a linebacker who hasn't looked all that good this preseason, but I think, honestly, he should have gone in like the 4th round in the NFL draft. Anthony Rush, if you guys follow me on Twitter, I've already tweeted out that I am very, very confident that Anthony Rush makes this team. Alec Ingold, I think he's almost a lock to make the team as the starting fullback. And then Lester Cotton. How are these offensive guards looking? Because Rodney Hudson's down, Richie Incognito suspended those first 2 games. So these are the 5 UDFAs that I'm watching very closely. So here, I'll take you through this one more time. The 5 things that I'm watching for tonight. The first team offense, who's on the field. Darren Waller. The defense versus Aaron Rodgers. Unfortunately, it sounded like Aaron Rodgers is not going to play now. So how about this? The defense versus whoever the heck the Packers throw out there at quarterback. Garyon Conley versus the Green Bay wide receivers. And then the UDFAs. That's the 5 things that I'm watching for tonight. So I'm going to ask you guys one more question. Maybe 2, 3, 4, who knows. Type R if the Raiders are going to make the playoffs this year. And if I don't see a shit ton of R's in the comments section, I'm going to be ticked off. Because, like, I think if the Raiders didn't have as tough of a schedule as what they had, I'd almost say it's a lock. Because the Raiders are much more talented this year. Quarterback's a lot better. Don't give me that look, Tad. Tell Tad to go F himself. So type R in the comments section if you think that the Raiders are making the playoffs. So Robert says R. Chris Quinn, give me a bunch of R's. Love it. Michael Clark says R possibly. It's a good answer, Mike. Anton says R. Javier Perez, R. Let's see who else. Joe Rader, James Butts. I cannot lie. Let's go over here now to YouTube. We got Frankie, Joe Ortiz, Marvin, Enrique, Danny, D. Lee. Dream, you can't swear. Playoffs, baby. I love it. Type R in the comment section. So how about this, everyone? For everyone that typed R, that the Raiders are making the playoffs, how about you go out and win some money in doing it? So I want to give a shout out to today's sponsor, MyBookie, okay? So here's the other thing. If you think the Raiders are going to make the playoffs, go to chatsports.com/Raiders. Use my promo code GORaiders. Here's the other thing. Little cherry on top. If you sign up with MyBookie, if you go to chatsports.com/Raiders, you got to use the link. If you sign up using my promo code GORaiders, all you got to do is put down $50, okay? Listen, you put down $50 at that link, I'm going to get you any Raiders jersey that you want. Not a better deal out there. Free money, betting on the Raiders, and you're going to get a free Raiders jersey. Now, I have a lot of people always asking me, Mitch, where do you get your shirts from? My shirts are all from RaiderNationStore.net. Now, I can't promise you that it's going to make you look that jacked, but I can promise you you're going to be looking really, really fly. And if you want to be able to wear the shirt, week 1, Raiders versus the Broncos, you're going to definitely stick out. So it's www.RaiderNationStore.net. Okay, so go to that link if you want these shirts. They're on there. They're also going to hook you up with some extra stuff. If you want 3 shirts for $50 plus a pop socket, a flag, and a face mask, DM me on Instagram or on Twitter. I can hook you guys up because I got that deal for you. So www.RaiderNationStore.net. And how about this? Let's see how quick you guys are. Ready? So I've talked to Raider Nation Store. We're doing a giveaway. So you got to follow and DM Raider Nation Store on Instagram. Okay? Quicker you do that, the better chance you have of getting a shirt. Now, I told Raider Nation Store that they can pick any winner that they want. So if you follow them and DM them on Instagram at Raider Nation Store, your chances are going to go up that you're going to be able to get something for free. You guys know I don't give away too much free stuff once in a while. So for free, follow and DM Raider Nation Store on Instagram at Raider Nation Store. You can tell Mitch sent you. But first, I think it's like the first few people that do it, he's going to pick a winner. So follow and DM them. All right, Raiders versus the Packers. We want you guys to predict the score, okay? Tell me what the score is. Let me know in the comments section. I'm always interested to see what you guys have to think because I say that Chat Sports here, the Raiders Report, we are the most interactive YouTube, Facebook channel out there. Like, I don't know how often other people are putting you all on screen. So, Raiders versus Packers. Let me get some comments here. Justin Bunning is going to go 17-10. 24-30 Raiders. 24-21. 27-20 from Nathaniel. Okay, much appreciate. Much appreciate. Let's see who else. I'm seeing a lot of comments. 27-13 Raiders from Michael Clark. Keep those flowing in here, guys, because it's going to be Packers versus the Raiders preseason week 3 game, and I think it's going to be a good one. It's also in Winnipeg, so let's get this. Let's get the hype machine rolling here. Also, we're going to be doing a show after the game itself. We'll go through grades. We'll give you guys some highlights. We'll have a good time here throughout the entire game. So let's see how many we're at. We're at 58 likes on Facebook, so that needs to get up to 100. I'll chug a beer. And on YouTube, we're at 99 likes. So for the 355 people watching, if y'all click like right now, that means I'm probably going to have to end up chugging one. So let's get that going. We're at 102 likes. Got to get to 250 likes. Hussein says, when's it starting? We're getting close to the game starting. Looks like all the players are getting ready to line up on the field now. Daniel says, hey, bro. What's going on? I appreciate you guys. If you want a shout out, type me in the comments section because I'm going to get a sip of water. Looks like the players are going out there right now for the coin toss. Enrique says, like the damn video already. Hey, I'm trying. Mysterious Matthew, what's good? Okay, I'm going to stop on the people who were quick. Anthony Lovato, Enrique, Raiders Clips, Kevin Powell, Josh, Dylan George, Jake Bishop, Anthony Dangle, Jay Youngblood, Raider Clips, Maria, Jose, Enrique, Dan Griggs, Paybomb, Gaming. Jake Bishop gets 2 shout-outs. Joe Ortiz gets a cheers. Hell yeah, Joe Ortiz. We're at 142 people. Let's get to 250. All right, how about this? Let's go over to Facebook. Steve. What's up, Steve? Winston. Cisco Ortega. Cisco. Get it up on the Black Hole channel. Come on. Come on. Get it together. Cisco, you get it together. All right, how about this? Type R if you're ready for some Raiders football because the coin toss just happened. We're getting close here to starting the Raiders Week 3 preseason game, and I am hyped for the Raiders to be able to finally take the field. Like, it's almost football season, and I can't wait to be able to watch the Raiders this entire year. I'm going to stay super close. I'm going to get to do the Raiders Report multiple times every single week. Make sure you guys subscribe to the Raiders Report on YouTube. Make sure you guys like our channel, even on Facebook. We're growing on Facebook every single day, meeting a lot of people. I think like 700 of my Facebook friends are just diehard Raider fans, so I appreciate that. Jesus says R. Robert says R. James Butts says R. Mike Baker, R. Christopher Rustin King. I need to make this screen bigger so I can see what the heck you guys are saying. I'm already bad at reading enough. Winston. Oh, went way too much. Way too much. Keep typing those R's if you guys are ready for some Raiders football. 151 likes, so I got to get 100 more likes on YouTube, and then, we're going to chug some beers, have a good time. YouTube.com/Raiders Report. It looks like the Raiders, they're on the field. The Packers, they're playing the first play. It looks like it's going to go to, oh yeah, the Packers are definitely not playing any of their starters. That's upsetting. The Raiders got some of their starters out there, though, so that's good. Mo Hurst is out there. Oh yeah, Whitehead's out there. Coney's out there. Quentin Bell, P.J. Hall, Mo Hurst, James Cowser. They got Cowser. Vontez Burfict, Kabinda, Nicholas Morrow. That's out there for the linebackers right now. So, Nevin Lawson, Eric Harris. So, yeah, it kind of looks like actually both teams aren't playing as many stars, which is kind of depressing. Manuel Ray, what time's the game start? It has already started, my dude. It has already started. So basically what's going to happen now is we're going to get the scores up here. We're going to get everything so you guys can kind of follow with us. Chad Florentine says no Rodgers. Yes. How can I watch for free? Give me 1 second. I actually have a link here. It'll help you guys out. Let me find it. So one sec. Let me post this. Cool. All right. That should help you guys be able to find the game. So it's 1st and 10. The Packers, oh, God, he just picked off. Nope. Oh. I thought it was a pick off. Right now they got Boyle out there for the Packers. I'm not quite sure. He just got rocked, though. Looks like they threw a flag, personal foul, roughing the passer. What a joke. The NFL's kind of soft. I mean, let's be real. You got it, guys. Hope Raiders lose 34-10. I don't know who Justin Peters is, but you can go Tom yourself. So it's a Raiders channel. Get the F out of here. I don't want to see Miami. So So this is essentially what's going to be on screen the entire time, guys. You guys will be able to follow along with us here on the Raiders Report. So Green Bay, 1st and 10. It looks like we are a little bit behind. We'll try to speed that up for you a little bit. Get that up to date because right now the Packers are just across midfield. So they've actually been able to move the ball pretty effectively on the ground. Miami sucks. F. Justin. Paybomb says F. Justin. You know what, man? I'm kind of with you on that. Like, I'm not really sure what you're doing. We got all sorts of stuff. Why a joke guy? Justin likes to catch balls in his throat. Interesting. That's an interesting burn there. So it's 2nd and 7 right now for the Raiders. Looks like the Packers are running out of the single back set. They're going to drop back to pass, and they just got to throw it in the ground. It looked like it was trying to set up a screen, but the Raiders just busted that up and were able to blow right on through. So the Raiders defense has been able to actually get after Doyle here, the backup quarterback. He's 0 for 2, but T. Carson, who the heck is T. Carson? Trey Carson for the Packers. He's their starting running back today. He's got 3 carries for 11 yards, but Boyle is 0 for 2 with, so it's 3rd and 10 right now. 3rd and 10. Paul Gunther's 17th year in the NFL. That's pretty crazy. And the Packers ended up punting the ball away, so incomplete pass deep right. Okay play there by, oh man. Interesting. So, guys, we're going to try to get the scoreboard updated for you guys as quick as possible. I know some of you guys are asking. Nick's in there. He's another UDFA fighting for a roster spot. He's starting right now on the left side. But the Raiders now, they have the football. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Oakland Raiders on the 10-yard line. That's not right. On the 20. Yeah. On the 20. All right, guys. So how about this? Let me know what player that you guys are looking for the most. How do we watch the game? All right, hang on. That stream should help you guys out. So, last watch party that we did every 100 likes, I would chug a beer. So, we're going to do every 250 likes on YouTube and every 100 likes on Facebook. I'll, we'll drink a beer. We're going to have a good time on today's show. I don't know what. Yeah, we got to get these. Sorry, we got some Facebook bots I gotta get rid of. See ya. See ya. Alright, how about this? When I say go, you say Raiders, alright? You guys listening? You watching? Ready? Go! 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 Let's see how many people actually did it. The field is a joke, eh? Yeah, Scott, you're 100% right. Daniel, Nelson, Scott, Victor, Timothy, Gabe, RJ, Jeff, Edward, Holy, Mark Martinez, Marvin Thompson, RJ Coe, Jordan Beller, Henry Hong, Joe Ortiz. Appreciate you guys watching. Let's see who's watching now on Facebook. Michael Clark, Fred, Dell, Dean, Evans. Who's, I'm curious, who's going to the Week 1 game? Can anybody say me? Does anybody want to hang out, maybe grab some beers, Week 1 game? Because I'm going to be there. I'm hoping my dad can end up coming to this one. Let me know if you guys are coming to the game. I'm curious. If anybody wants to come hang out with me on Sunday, I'm throwing a party with the Black Hole. Shout out to the Black Hole. They're going to be bringing me out there, and we're going to be, I'm sitting in the Black Hole. So if you guys, like I said, want to hang out with me on Sunday, let me know. I would love to be able to, hang out with you guys, grab some beers. So let me see here if anybody is, What's up? What's up, Anthony? What's up, Carlos? What's up, Fred? Anthony says, I wish. Coming in from Phoenix, Michael Clark. If you want tickets to the Black Hole event that I'm throwing, let me know. I'll definitely hook you up with some tickets. So the Black Hole kickoff party, this is what this looks like. So if you guys need tickets and hotel deals, I want you to DM me, okay? Party. DM me party on Instagram. So give me a follow. That way it's easy for me to see. And then DM me party for tickets. So if you're going to the game, week 1 against the Broncos, I'm going to be there Saturday through Tuesday. And I'm going to be throwing a party thanks to the Black Hole. Go check the Black Hole out on Facebook. Doing a lot of really cool things over there. Right now, we've probably got close to 200 people going. Also, there's going to be some Raiders fans there. Or Raiders players there. We're going to be doing a lot of giveaways. So if you're also going to go there and you're like, damn, I need a hookup for a hotel, let me know. DM me party and I can get you guys set up. I could use some tickets. Corey Lee will then DM me on Instagram at MitchellRens365. I check that pretty often. Just like I said, give me a follow, DM me. It's a lot easier for me to see. So Rico Gafford, Marcel Aitman, Luke Wilson are some starters for the Raiders. Mike Glennon trots out onto the field. So Derek Carr's not playing at all. It's pretty freaking depressing if you ask me. And solid defensive play there. The Raiders, they go 3 and out. Glennon targeted Luke Wilson on a slant. Luke Wilson right now is on the bubble for me in terms of actually being able to make this roster. And remember, he's from Canada, so I think that's one of the reasons why he might be, out there on the field right now. So Facebook, we got 92 likes, 92 interactions. So make sure you guys are clicking like, love, give me something. Once we get to 100, I'll chug a beer. And then on YouTube, where are we at? We're at 176. So once I hit 250 on YouTube and 100 on Facebook, that's a beer chug there. So let's see. Henry Hong, you get blocked. Sorry, homeboy. Ooh, all right, we'll do it. Type me if you want a shout out. Henry, I just want you to know, you're getting blocked. D Stokes, see you there, Mitch. Alumni, badass music, September 8th. Hell yeah, D Stokes, I'll see you there. Justin Bunting, Jesus. Let's see, Edward, Amber, Keith, Scott Moore, Daniel, Robert Ramirez, James, Chris Davis, Strawman, John Morris. John Morris. My dad's boss is John Morris. John, is that you? I'm curious. Oscar, Strawman, Kenny. We're good. DJ Lil, Salvador, Anthony, Asso, what's up, man? It's good to see you. Watching the show. I appreciate you. Fred, cheers to you. Appreciate you guys watching the show. These are some of my friends who I always hang out with down here in Dallas. And if you guys are ever in Dallas, or if I'm ever coming to a city close to you, we can, hang out, grab some beers together. I'm going to be in San Diego next weekend if anybody wants to hang out and grab some beers. I would appreciate that. Also, if you guys want to do me a really, really big favor, Facebook just dropped this new feature where top fans. So I've been giving some shout outs to my top fans on Facebook. A big way that you guys can help me spread my show. So if you guys are watching this on Facebook right now, click that share button and then share it to your fans. Okay, so that really helps me out. So right now we got 2 shares on Facebook. If we can get that up to 10 shares, that would be really, really helpful, and then we continue to grow this show. So make sure you guys get there. Also, Facebook, we're over 103 likes. So now we just got to wait for YouTube. So once YouTube gets to 250 likes on this video, I'll chug a beer. And the way that it's going to work is I'll FaceTime somebody. So once we hit 250 likes, I'll tell you all to follow me on IG. And I'm going to pick one random guy. You're going to chug a beer with me, and we're going to have a good time. So going to have a lot of fun today on today's show. I mean, yes, it's the preseason, but Raiders football and football in general, it needs to be fun. And I like to believe that I'm a pretty entertaining guy. So if y'all, like I said, ever want to hang out, grab a beer or two with me, we'll chuck some beers here because I like being able to get you guys a little bit more interactive because I appreciate that. A little bit of breaking news that has nothing to do with the Raiders game. Looks like Cam Newton was playing in this game and he had to leave the locker room. He's got a foot injury, so that's not looking good for Cam. Ooh, just so you know, this is water. Got to stay hydrated. Hello. I'm already chugging beer from Dan Griggs. What are you drinking? What's your guys' favorite beer? Can we get that way in on? Oh, big play there. So the Packers did a little bit of an end around, which picked up probably like 25 yards. And the Packers take a deep shot down here down the field, and it's an incomplete pass. Yeah, put it up. So let me know in the comments section, guys, what's your favorite beer? Interested to see what it is. Also, I just recently changed my Snapchat. Somebody just randomly added me on Snapchat. If you want to add me on Snapchat, it's also at MitchellRens365. Yep, that's good. So what's your favorite beer? Let's see in the comments section below. Blue Moon from Danny. Anthony says Dos Equis. Daniel, water and juice, good answer. Foster's beer. Free beer? Well, if you want to come to the party, I think there's going to be some free beer there. Root beer, good answer, Caleb. Bud Light. King Cobra 40s. Wow. Corona 800. Bohemia. Whiskey. See, I like whiskey too, Scott. It's a good answer. What about over here on Facebook? Where are we at? Guinness Stout. Corona, Dos Equis, Bud Light. Okay. Bush, Guinness, Blue Ribbon. Oh my God, guys. You guys like IPAs, maybe some craft beer? Because I feel like if I go out, I got a lot of people. A lot of people adding me on Snapchat. It's at MitchellRens365. If you guys want to add me, it's all good. We'll snap here and there. I don't use it too much like I do Instagram and everything else, but definitely use it sometimes. I think it's cool too, like being able to interact with you guys, a little bit more. So continue to comment what's your favorite beer. I'm always interested to see what you guys got. You guys know that I like to drink beer. I also like the social aspect of it. I like being able to just sit down, hang out with people, talk about whatever, and have kind of a good time. So the Raiders, they're going to force the Packers team to punt here. It's 4th and 10. Boyle's not too happy. Looks like he wanted pass interference, but I think it was just a solid defensive play there. So Paul Butler's on the field right now. Quentin Bell's on the field. Nick Nelson's on the field. Nick Nelson needs to play well in this game. I think he's definitely a player who's on that roster bubble. Definitely. Also, guys, Tad's behind the scenes, and once in a while, Tad's going to be able to throw in his comments here. I think last time Tad tried to chug a beer with me, you guys were asking for Tad. So before Tad comes on, who wants Tad? All right, I want you guys to chant Tad. Once we get a lot of chants for Tad in the comments section, we'll bring Tad on. That way he can talk to you guys. Seeing a lot of Tads in the comments section. All right, Tad, go for it. They want you.
How's it going, everybody? Good to be back. So, Mitch, we are not talking about maybe the weirdest thing with this game.
All right, talk to me.
All right, so this is on Twitter. Hashtag Packers Raiders game in Winnipeg will be played on a shortened field.
Okay.
The game will be played on an 80-yard field with pylons placed between the goal line and the 10-yard line on both sides. Here's where it gets interesting. Also, no kickoffs. Each team starts on the 10-yard line.
So each team starts on the 10-yard line. No kickoffs. So 80 yards.
And that's why you don't play football in Canada.
That's why you don't play football in Canada. Canada, I mean, what's Canada's like? I mean, I like maple syrup. What's Canada actually good for, eh?
Hockey.
Hockey. Get out of here.
Even though they haven't won a state.
I will say hockey's very entertaining to watch. I will say that. So, Tad, you want to say that one more time? I got some people asking about it.
Okay, so basically the field the Raiders are playing on currently is only 80 yards long.
Okay.
So
field's only 80 yards long. Got
80
it.
yards long, with pylons placed between the goal line and the 10-yard line on both sides. And the most interesting part to me, there will be no kickoffs for the entire game.
Okay, no kickoffs the entire game.
Each team starts on the 10-yard line.
Each team starts at the 10-yard line. Very, very interesting there.
Also, why 10? Why not 25?
Well, if it's only 80 yards.
Oh, yeah. Math is not my strong suit.
You're telling me. Cisco Ortega, Mitch, where is your black hole t-shirt? Cisco, I right now only wear Raider Nation gear, so sorry, homeboy. Rustin says hockey. Somebody said bacon. True, Canadian bacon. But, like, regular bacon is better than Canadian bacon. I think we can all agree on that.
Canadian bacon is just ham.
It's
Let's
just
be real
ham.
here, people.
Gotcha. So I see a pinned comment right now on Facebook, and I'll ask you guys who are watching on Facebook and watching on YouTube as well, who is your favorite Raider of all time? Who is your favorite Raider of all time? So Steve says Jack Tatum, Charles Woodson, Gannon and Brown, Matt Millen from Whitehall, PA. Interesting. Howie Long, Charles Woodson. Who is your favorite Raider of all time? Let me know in the comments section. Curious to see what you guys have to say here.
On my business account it said Namadi Asamoah. That's an interesting one.
Favorite Raider of all time? Bill Romanowski. It's a good answer. Tim Brown. Snake. Bo, Tim Brown, Marcus, Fred. If you want a Bo Jackson shirt, hit up Raider Nation store on IG. Ted Hendricks is a good answer. Beast Mode from Daniel. Anthony Parks says the Assassin. John Madden from Adrian. Jeff Moore. Ken Stabler. Chris Warren. Oh, boy. Seawood. I'm guessing Jerry Rice. Jose, I'm not going to say Khalil Mack, even though I just did. Bo. Oh, they try to throw a deep ball there to Pearson L. It's a pretty good defensive play there by the Packers. Mike Glennon took a shot. I mean, it's 4th and 4. I'd be interested to see if the Raiders actually went for it here. I think the Raiders should go for it. I mean, they're across midfield right now. Pretty solid defensive play there. Glennon actually kind of underthrew him a little bit, which sometimes I think Mike Glennon actually does the exact opposite. So it looks like A.J. Cole's going to come out and punt. It's 4th and 4. Maybe the Raiders try to draw the Packers off sides. They do not. Let's see what A.J. Cole can do here if he can pin him down. And down at the 11? Or at the 1? 31-yard punt by A.J. Cole. Looks like a pretty solid punt there. Let me know in the comments section what you guys thinking about, I guess, the Raiders so far this season. Steven Curtis says cheers. Tim Brown, yeah, still probably one of the best players up there. Rich Gannon. Who is my favorite Raider of all time? It's probably a good question. If I'd say my favorite Raider of all time is probably Bo Jackson, because when I used to talk to my dad about the Raiders, he used to always tell me just how of an amazing athlete Bo was. So my dad's also a huge, huge baseball fan. And the fact that my dad loves the fact that Bo played both in the NFL and in baseball, and the fact that he was as good as what he was, I think that was a big part of it. So Bo Jackson would probably be my answer. Somebody said Tad Christensen. Wheatley, looking good. Cool. Jamarcus Russell, pay bomb. You're blocked on the channel. I need another sip. Yeah, this shortened field thing is pretty freaking bizarre to me. It's really strange. Like why? That's why. All right, so grade the Raiders preseason so far. A, B, C, D, or F. I'm very, very curious what you guys have to say here. Throw it in the comments section.
So I actually have the why for you. There was a hole in the turf in one of the end zones.
Gotcha. So there's a hole in the turf in one of the end zones. Yeah, I saw Gruden out there like they were kicking in. It didn't look so good. Like, how does that happen? How the heck do you know, like, you're going to be playing a game all week and then all of a sudden just a random hole appears in the turf?
Well, there was a Rams game when I was a kid where the firework lit the turf on fire, and it delayed the game for like an hour.
Interesting. Robbie, I hear you. Late Night says A+. A, B- from Gabe. Joe Ortiz just give me some cheers. Pascal Frank says B. Justin Bunting says A+. A+. I mean, I think the Raiders have looked very good, especially on the defensive side of the football. I wish we could see a little bit more from the offensive starters. But, I mean, from a defensive standpoint, like, I think the Raiders look very solid on defense in both preseason games, right? Like, against the Rams, they looked really good. Against the Cardinals, they looked stellar. Sure, the Packers have crossed midfield, but, like, what does crossing midfield actually mean? I mean, if you're getting stops at important spots, I think that's good. Nice tackle there by Ethan Westbrooks. Another player fighting for a roster spot. Ethan Westbrook, big pickup from the Rams last year. He's played in 67 games. I know Gruden's a fan of Westbrooks because he plays hard. But another player like Westbrooks, easily, tip ball. Oh, hits the turf. Bo Jackson, Tim Brown. More comments from Chad Edward. So it's 3rd and 9. It looks like they're going to do a screen here to the running back. Pretty good move there by... And the Packers pick up a big first down. Pickup of 11. So who do you think so far has been the most impressive Raider in the offseason? Preseason. Who's been the most impressive Raider during the preseason? Why don't you guys comment that? I'm curious to see what you guys have to say. Most impressive Raider so far. So the Packers took a heck of a shot down the field. Really, really good play there by Nixon. Eric Harris is also back there. So who's been the most impressive Raider so far in the preseason? I'll tell you what, Nixon is another young player who's he's been competing really well. So right now, the leaders right now for the Raiders on offense today, Mike Glennon, 2 of 4 for 12 yards. James Butler, 2 carries for 4 yards. And Rico Gafford, 2 catches for 12 yards. It has been a very boring preseason game. I'll be honest, I'm kind of upset that more Raiders starters didn't play. I'm kind of more upset that more Packers starters didn't play. But then, considering the field conditions, I understand it. Like, I'm not trying to risk any of our players who are actually going to play during the regular season because the field wasn't put together properly. So, I guess shame on you. Shame on you, Canada. I mean, can we agree USA's better? Can we get some USA's in the comments section? Nice interception there by Markel Lee. Nice. Picked off by Markel Lee. Big play for him. So Markel Lee, one of the biggest things that Paul Gunther said during the offseason was Lee needs to be better during pass protection. This looks like a bad route. The Packers receiver just stops. Oh, I don't know if he caught it. Might have hit the turf. That's close. They're going to review that. So the Packers receiver, he's running across the middle of the field. Markel kind of like jumps, but it kind of looks like he's almost being helped out right now. I don't know if he got the wind knocked out of him. He looks like he's kind of banged up. Let's see if this is close. So he totally lays out. The ball definitely hits the turf. This is not going to be an interception for the Raiders. So the Packers are probably going to end up then punting the football away. Here's the thing. The Raiders on defense tonight have held Tim Boyle, whoever the heck that is, might not even be a real person, to 2 of 9 for 21 yards. And I'm pretty sure Boyle might have started this game 2 of 2. So Markel sees that it's not an interception. He realizes it, and he's obviously upset. But Markel, it's a good effort, man. Like, totally laying out. Sacrificing the body. Steve says USA. Indiana. So, a lot of people, sure, I know this show is pretty global, and I always love, I was talking to one guy today from Greenland. I was talking to somebody else from, where was it? England was one of the watchers. I already said Greenland. Iceland. So how about this? Where are you watching from? What city are you guys watching from? I'm always curious to see where my people are watching from. Harry Boyle. Oh, Tim Boyle. So Anthony says Virginia. Appreciate that, Anthony. San Diego from Steven. Saying, I'll be in San Diego next weekend if you want to hang out. Chicago, Lexington, Kentucky, Concord, Kansas, Sacramento, Fresno, Utah, Ohio, Bakersfield, Tyler, Texas, Cole Township, Pennsylvania. Jeff, I know we talked today. It's pretty crazy. I'm from Danville. Mitchell Clee says San Diego. Mitchell, I'll be in San Diego next weekend. Dixon City. Get going, Pearson L. Pearson L. Oh, he tripped over his own feet. Tijuana. Alaska. Come to Oregon. Nothing to do but tons of brews. Wish. I'll be to Oregon at some point. Orange County, Porterville. Let's go over here on Facebook. Give some shout outs to the people who are watching us over on Facebook. Florida Keys. Tacoma. Rustin says Colorado. Bethlehem, PA from GJ. Yeah, appreciate you. Scott Lindenberg, Washington. Coast Bay, Oregon is from Anthony. Scott says Kentucky, I'm guessing. Bakersville, Mississippi from Richard Rogers. Phoenix, Arizona, Michael Clark. Ooh. Rico Gafford again. Nice little catch there. Nice little slant route. Glennon finding Gafford often. That's Gafford's 3rd catch for 18 yards. Somebody just tweeted at me. Eric, no, the starters aren't going to play in the second half. It's not how that works. I wish we'd see a little bit more starters, but unfortunately, it doesn't look like many of the players who I wanted to watch tonight are actually going to be playing. It's going to be a lot instead of Mike Glennon, James Butler. So we'll do grades and stuff after the show. We'll do highlights as well, just so you guys know with that. So it's the first quarter. We got 4 minutes, 50 seconds left in this game. The Raiders do have 1st and 10. John's looking on. he's really watching the quarterback battle here. Like, I still think Mike Glennon is going to be the backup. If you guys want to comment below who you think the backup's going to be, I'm always interested to see what you guys have to say in that. But, I mean, Peterman, Glennon, I still think it's a backup battle. Oh, Glennon just got picked. They're saying it hit the ground. Yeah, they're saying that it hit the ground. A little bit of an overthrow there by Glennon. He tried to stretch the ball down about 20 yards or so down the field. Overthrows Marcel Aitman. And, yeah, that ball hit the turf. So that's an incomplete pass. Almost an interception. That would have been Mike Glennon's third interception of the preseason. I think if you're either Glennon or Peterman, the main thing that you have to do is really be able to limit the turnovers, because that's what's really going to, I think, hurt. I mean, it hurts any team, right? But when you have a defense that's got a lot of different moving parts, a young defense plus an offense that's just got a talented running back like Josh Jacobs, a lot of talented pieces, really got to limit those turnovers. So John's not too happy with that throw there, which I totally get, right? I mean, he's a quarterback's guy. A little bit overthrow. Marcel had his man beat. Tom Cable sighting. Tom Cable in the comments section. Yeah, somebody just said, sweet, no interceptions. Yeah, man, like, I totally hear you there. 209 likes, got 347 people watching right now. How about you guys type S if you're a subscriber of the Raiders Report? I got to get to 22K subscribers by midnight. And if we get to 22K subscribers by midnight, I'll be allowed to do a nice little jersey giveaway. So I would like to be able to do that for y'all. Let's get to 22K subscribers by midnight. Mike Glennon passed to Pearson L. That goes for 15 yards. So the Raiders now got the ball at the 20. Steve, Jeremy, a little flip. Tom Cable from Jay Miller. Wait, did Lee get the pick? No, they overturned the Lee pick. They hit the turf. It's a good question, though. That one came in from Medwin. So we got to get the Raiders Report to 22K by midnight. So everyone who's watching us right now on YouTube, you'll see the link below. Click subscribe, okay? Right now we're at 21,218 subscribers. We got to get to 22K by midnight. I want to be able to do a giveaway. I've been told here at Chat Sports that we can do a giveaway if we hit 22K. So if we get to 22K, I would definitely appreciate that. You guys deserve a giveaway. Tom needs to punch out another assistant if he wants respect. I don't know about that. Damian Chattas says, I want a shirt. Okay. Our shirts are from Raider Nation Store. Go check them out on IG. Screw the giveaway. Ooh, tip ball. Luke Wilson was the receiver targeted there. Curtis, if I do that, this entire thing gets shut down. So, can't do that. Sorry, man. I can give you the link, though, Curtis. How about this? Check that out. That'll help you. But don't tell anyone. What is it, yo? Miguel, Big S. I'm here for your content, not giveaways, Mitch. I appreciate you, but I mean, like, our giveaways also help our sponsors. I mean, without the sponsors, like, the lights don't come on here, can't do a lot of the show. So go out, help out our sponsors. So, like, when I say go sign up for MyBookie, that helps me out a bunch. Like, there's actually nothing more that you guys could do to help me out than by going to MyBookie, chatsports.com, /Raiders, and signing up and depositing. Like, that helps me more than anything. Brian says, watching the Bengals game. Ew. So, yeah. So, shout out to MyBookie, okay? So, if you guys want a Raiders jersey, you want to support the show, go to chatsports.com/Raiders. When you go to chatsports.com/Raiders, use my promo code GORAIDERS. So, sign up and deposit. So, you got to create a new account, sign up and deposit, $50. When you do that using Go Raiders, I'll get you any NFL jersey, any Raiders jersey that you guys want. So hopefully you guys will get a Raiders jersey. So chatsports.com/Raiders. When you do that, send me a screenshot on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, wherever that you guys can possibly do that, and I'll get you any Raiders jersey that you want. Okay? Cool. Which Raiders jersey would you get? If you get any Raiders jersey that you wanted, who would you get? I think right now, I mean, if there's a current Raiders player, I do have a Derek Carr jersey already. Probably Max Crosby. Max Crosby's my dude. Max Crosby's the only Raiders player that follows me both on Twitter and on Instagram. So if I get any Raiders jerseys right now, it'd probably be a Max Crosby. So I'll ask you guys this. Which Raiders jersey would you get? Very, very curious in some of these answers. What's going on, guys? Sorry, I had to clear the old throat here. It's getting rough. We've been doing a lot of shows here. We do watch parties, Sundays live, and now watch parties for preseason games. So the throat's been taking a real beating. That sounds super sexual. I probably shouldn't have said that. Dad just looked at me really funny. But I appreciate you guys. While I was, clearing my throat, the Raiders, they did kick a field goal, so it is 3-0. Raiders are leading this game, which is a good thing to see. It's been kind of a lackluster first half. I would say not the most exciting first half. So once the first quarter ends here, I'm going to talk to Tad a little bit more. We're going to get some things set up here in the back end again. I'll probably go get my beer. So once we hit 250 likes on YouTube, once we get to 250 likes on YouTube, I'll chug a beer with y'all. We can FaceTime. Somebody can do it with me. I think that'd be a lot of fun for me to be able to do with one of y'all. I did it last week with my man Bobby. I'm trying to think who else I FaceTimed like 5 people last week. So once we get to 250 likes on YouTube, we already got to 100 likes on Facebook. So once we get there, we'll be able to, have some fun. So it's the end of the first quarter. Hopefully when I come back here, I'm literally going to check out for like 60 seconds. I got to go grab some water. We're at 225 likes. When I come back, I better be at 250 likes on YouTube. And then I'm going to chug a beer and we can FaceTime. We'll have a good time. All right? So I'm going to go grab some water. Somebody said 2 beers down. What'd you say? RJ Co. So it's going to be the end of the first quarter here. The Raiders, they're up 3-0. While I'm gone, I want you guys to answer this question. Who should be the backup quarterback, Peterman or Mike Glennon? Hey guys, I'm back. Second quarter has started here. Doesn't look like the clock though, and the game has been started, so we'll try to figure that one out. That's an actual game problem. Like, it's 3rd and 11 and the clock just now started in the second quarter. So first off, I want to say shout out to everyone who's watching us right now on Facebook. We got 129 people watching. Why don't we get a few more people watching? I'd appreciate if you guys would click share. In fact, you know what? I'm going to share the video as well onto some of my pages. Cool. And then I also want to give a special shout out to everyone who's watching us over on YouTube. So we hit 250 likes. We're at 255 now. This is what I want to do, okay? I'm going to chug a beer. I got one. I appreciate you guys. We crossed 250 likes on YouTube, over 100 likes on Facebook. So if you want to chug a beer with me, okay, what you need to do right now is follow me on Instagram at MitchellRens365. Follow me on Instagram right now. And one of the first, I'm going to let people follow me, and I'm going to pick one random follower, and I just want you to sit there near your phone, and I'm going to FaceTime you. Have your beer ready. We'll chug it together. We'll do it. We'll have a good time here. So follow me on Instagram right now at MitchellRens365. I'm going on my Instagram as we speak, and I'm going to see some people who are following me. Give me a follow. I'm going to let those come in for the next 60 seconds, and then we're going to chug a beer. We'll have a good time. What about for people that are already following you, Mitch? Jake Bishop. Unfollow and refollow me? I don't know. It's a good question. Alex, yeah, we're getting there. Yes, the Raiders did score. Kevin Chester, go Pack, go. You know what, everyone, before I chug this beer, tell Kevin to go Tom himself. So just everyone type Tom in the comments section to get Kevin Chester, who's a Packers fan. Packers fans are like loyal fans, but at the same time, that's a touchdown. I almost feel like I shouldn't chug a beer because the Packers just scored. There's a flag, though, on the field. Looks like it's against the Raiders. Oh, that's the first touchdown. Yeah, it's pass interference. Penalties declined. Packers scored a touchdown. So it's set at 6-3. Extra point pending. Looks like it's a back fade. And it's Nick Nelson. I mean, Nick Nelson gave up a bad touchdown last week, and he got burned again this week. That's bad news for Nick Nelson. Nick Nelson was a player who I talked about on this past week on the Raiders Report. He's on the roster bubble. And the fact that he's given up 2 touchdowns in 2 straight weeks, I understand the Raiders drafted the kid out of Wisconsin in the 4th round last year, but the Raiders have a lot more talent in that secondary, and it's kind of looking like, I don't know if Nick Nelson makes this team. To be honest, after seeing that and the practice reports, I'd be very surprised if Nick Nelson ends up making the team. So we'll get the, unfortunately, you might see that in the highlights. But let me look now here on Instagram. Let me get a few things together on my side, and then we're gonna chug a beer. So give me a follow on Instagram at MitchellRens365. I would appreciate that. And then while you guys are doing that, I'm going to pick out some random person. And the random person that I pick, I'm going to FaceTime with y'all, so give me a sec. I'm getting a few notes on my end updated. Okay. Let me create some space here. Guys, I just clicked the wrong button on my computer. It's embarrassing. All right, I'm going on Instagram. Somebody's going to chug a beer with me. Let's see who it is. All right. So I was a little disappointed in the overall interaction on this. Looks like not many people want to do it. Let's go. All right, let's see if Brian Bond 52, see if he answers. And if Brian Bond doesn't, that means somebody else better hop on Instagram right now at MitchellRens365. It's not looking too good for Brian, unfortunately. So, okay. Brian, you missed. So keep following me on Instagram at MitchellRens365. Let's see here who I can get. Let's go. Let's see here. Overtier 1959. Calling you at MitchellRens365 if you want to FaceTime me. Nathan Peterman's on the field. Oh man, I'm 0 for 2. It's not looking too good here, guys. Nathan Peterman. Okay. All right, the next person to follow me on Instagram, I'm going to FaceTime you because I've just tried. So, Brianne, let's see what you got. Brianna, I think that's it. Let's see what we get. Oh, man. Nobody wants to FaceTime me. I'm pretty upset. Damien says, what's your IG? It's literally on screen. At MitchellRens365. Ooh, pass interference. Hey, brother, what's going on? Here, hang on. You're going to say hi to the nation. He's got you. All right, man. So I hit 250 likes. I appreciate you and everyone who's watching. So we're going to chug a beer together. Okay? You got your beer ready? All right, hang on. He's drinking Modelo. Hell yeah. All right. All right, hang on. I'm going to cheers you. Okay, this is the way this is going to work. I'm going to cheers you, and you're going to cheers the nation, and then we're going to go. Okay? All right, cheers to you. You got to cheers the nation. Cheers to the nation. All right, brother. Let's get it. Ready? Got you. All right, brother. I got to head out. I got to get back to work. See you, man. Appreciate you. Well, if you guys want to do that with me next time, I got to get to 500 likes on YouTube and 200 likes on Facebook. So let's get it. Bad pass there by Peterman. Looking for Luke Wilson. Sorry if that burp was gross. All right, 7-3. Packers. Tyre Whitehead right now is talking. How about this? You know what? Very interested to see how many people watch my show. I've said this stat a few times. Over the last 3 years, how many tackles has Tyre Whitehead averaged over the last 3 years? Beautiful pass. Peterman to Doss. That's 20 yards. Big time. Dude, Doss looks so good. Can we get some Dosses in the comments section?
I'm gonna
love me some
guess
Keelan Doss.
80 tackles.
What?
80 tackles.
Wrong. You're not even close.
Oh.
Over 100. Also, can I get that highlight? That Doss? That was a nice pitch and catch there. Another catch there by Rico Gafford. Let's look at some of our top players. So Glennon finished the day at 4 of 9 for 38 yards. Not too good. Peterman is 2 of 3 for 26 yards. Not doing a lot on the ground as a team. We got 10 carries for 29. And then for receptions, Doss there, he just had an 18-yard catch. I'll tell you what, Doss has looked pretty good. Our wide receivers kick ass. You know what, Brian? YouTube blocked you, but I'm going to let that one come through. Mike, I don't do that. So, I like beers. I don't like anything else. I really only drink. Will Peterman lead a touchdown drive? People are talking. Peterman's running, and it's a gain of no yards. We about to get a touchdown, baby. If you think the Raiders are going to score a touchdown, you're good, Tad. You're good. Type touchdown, TD. That's all I want. Type TD in the comments section if you think the Raiders are going to score a touchdown. I'm going to give some shout-outs to some people on Facebook and on YouTube. IPA is what's my favorite from Dan Griggs. Right now, I love Rebel Juice IPA from Samuel Adams. It's a good one. 10 Barrel Brewing makes some good ones. Ballast Point makes some good ones. So, Mitchell Klee, Caleb, Carlos, Hanada, touchdown Raiders. Keith Smith, fighting for that spot. So, nice. I'll tell you what, good touchdown there by Keith Smith. Made a guy miss. That'll definitely be there after the show. You'll definitely see that one. Really nice play here. So, Peterman kind of rolls out, throws it to Keith Smith, stops, makes a guy miss, and then just gets his way into the end zone. I'll tell you what, good play there by Keith. Touchdown Raiders. So for everyone who typed touchdown, Hey, shout out to y'all. Good job. Keep typing touchdown. Overall, pretty solid drive there by the Raiders. I'm pleasantly impressed. Big answer by Peterman. Like, there is no quarterback that gets more shit in the NFL than Nathan Peterman. He played really well in the first preseason game, and that first drive comes right out and scores the touchdown. So I get it that he's going up against the Packers backups, but, like, you still got to play. And Peterman's a baller. He's just got to not turn the football over so much. So, what do we got? Touchdown. Can I get a Raiders in the comments section? So, I hung out with some guys this past weekend, and shout out to all the guys at Ron's place. Met a lot of really cool Raiders fans down here in Dallas. And, like, so many people walked into the bar just screaming Raiders. And if y'all... Now, I know this. You guys know, like, if somebody yells Raiders and you don't yell Raiders back, like, y'all are coming for you. So, shout out to everyone who's watching the show. I'm going to give a shout out to Raiders. I'm also going to give a shout out to Josh Schaefer. Hit me with that super chat. Love you. Do you guys have a chat sports fantasy league? How about this, Josh? And everyone out there listening right now, I'm actually in the works of building a Raiders-only fantasy football league, okay? So I appreciate the super chat, Josh. If you guys want to join my fantasy football league, I want you to DM me on Instagram, and all you got to do is type FF. That way I know it means fantasy football. So, fantasy football, slide in my DMs on Instagram, at MitchellRens365. Ready? Watch this. Look at that. DM me FF to enter my Raiders fantasy football league. I was going to put this on the show, but hey, what better time to be able to do it with y'all? So if you guys want to play fantasy football with me, check me out there. I also have an Instagram page, actually. So over Tior1959, you missed my call, but you did DM me FF for fantasy football. So I appreciate you. Also, I have a pretty big fantasy football account. It's got over 40,000 followers on IG. Make sure you give my fantasy football state of mind page a look. I would appreciate that. But yeah, I'll send you the details. I'm off tomorrow, so I'll send you the details on my fantasy football league and get you guys started. So it'll be a lot of fun. Also, I want to give a special shout out to our subscribers. So I'm trying to get to 22K. I'm trying to get to 22K subscribers, and I need your guys' help. So what I'm asking you guys to do is subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, take youtube.com/RaidersReport and send it to your friends. Tell them to subscribe. Because that's how this show grows, and that's how I can continue to do more. And don't worry, for the people typing S right now, I got to do something real quick, and then, yeah, I'm going to give you guys some shout-outs. So keep those comments flowing in here. And the Packers just got hit with a holding. Let me clear my throat. Also, guys, I went to the gym today. I need some new music. Do you guys have any new music suggestions? I like hip hop. I'm a big hip hop fan. Steven Rockwell, appreciate you. We'll get you that. We'll get that up on screen here in a little bit. Guys, I'm just taking notes. I know some of you are like, what are you doing? It's all good. I'm just taking notes for after the show. For the show after the show. You know what I mean? Alright, about to give some shout outs here. Just give me another second here, fellas. And ladies, obviously. Okay. I think we're good there. All right, who wants a shout-out? Let's get into it here. So I'll give some shout-outs, and we'll get that super chat up from Stephen Rockwell. So Dan Griggs, Gabernick. Is that right? Gabernick? Adam, Alex, Spokesman Raider, Steve, Adam, Josh Schaefer, Joe Hernandez, Anthony Lovato. Tell Demi what up. That's a bad joke, Tad?
That may be
Morley,
your worst joke ever.
Milo Hunt, Ryan Carter, Corey Lee, Milo Hunt, Corey Lee, David Sanchez. Appreciate you guys watching on Facebook. For the people who are watching on Facebook right now, if everyone clicks share, I would really appreciate that. Tell your friends about my show. Want to do some more shout-outs? We'll get this super chat up. How about this? You're fine, Tab. Chris Davis. Yes. Also, if you could play a little bit better for baseball, that'd be a lot better. Damian Alejandro Munoz. Give some shout-outs to y'all. We're at 281 likes. Keep liking that video, please. I appreciate you. Cynthia Downs. Me. What up, Cynthia? Eugene Williams, your boy. David says, cool. Alex and Valerie. Cynthia, you got it. Appreciate you watching the show. So if you guys see that link, youtube.com/Raiders Report, see it below. You guys can share that with somebody. I would appreciate that. So this is the super chat from Steven. Appreciate you. Shout out to the nation from Rockwell fam in Oregon. So Steven, I appreciate you. And if you guys want to get a comment like this on the show, it's that super chat button. As the Raiders give up a big play there, Nick Nelson laid a big hit. Probably going to be an extra 15 yards. Nick Nelson's having a rough game. Steven, I appreciate your super chat. Again, if you guys want a super chat, it's on the comment section. It's the $sign. That's how you get an easy shout out on the show. Nick Nelson literally just hit the Packers receiver directly in the head. Got another penalty, which I know John Gruden is not going to be happy about. But hey, so Rockwell, appreciate you watching from Oregon. So what city are you guys watching from? I'm always blown away by like how spread the nation is. Like I had some guy ask me today if he could get a jersey. He lives in London. We've already talked in the DMs. So what city are you guys watching from? I think the Raider fans, here's like from my time working at Chat Sports, Raider fans are more like a family than any other fan group that we've ever covered here at Chat Sports. And I think that's why I enjoy the nation so much more than any other fan base that I cover. It's because y'all aren't fans, y'all are family. And I think like when I go to a bar and everyone has Raiders gears on, like it's pretty powerful. Ooh, Packers guy dropped a wide open touchdown there. Yeah, Equius St. Brown. That didn't look good. It's a good ball though. Probably should have been a touchdown. That would have been Keeseon. Yeah, Nixon probably should have given up a touchdown there. I mean, it's really not bad defensive play, to be honest. It was a perfect ball. Just St. Brown just dropped a wide open touchdown. So, you know what? Hey, it's probably why he might not make the team. All right, I'm gonna scroll down here to the bottom. How about this? You know, I don't think I've ever said this, but I always say like the nation's a family. And if you guys appreciate what I do here, I would always respect that. So type family in the comment section. If you type family on YouTube, or for everyone who's watching on Facebook, I'll give you guys a shout out. So type family. Family's really big to me. My dad, he is the oldest of 6, and my mom is the youngest of 9. My family is gigantic. They all still live up in central Pennsylvania. I miss my family a lot. I know for some of you who watch my show, my grandfather's going through some stuff right now. I was able to go visit him, though. I was really appreciative of that. And I had a bunch of people DM me like, hey, hope your grandfather feels better, praying for him. And, like getting DMs like that showing my grandfather those. I know he really appreciated that. So y'all are a big part of my life. I want you to know that. So Girardi, Scott Moore, Ronald Wilson, John Williams, Dan Griggs, Nathaniel, Carlos, Damian. Let's see here. Who else typing family? Jay Parker, Anthony Lovato, Steve Buck. I can't read. Raider Joker, Lewis, Brian Brown. Let's go over to Facebook real quick now. Let's go to Edward, Ernie Lopez. Ernie, you know I love you, my man. Corey Lee, Touchdown Packers, F the Packers. James Butts, Salvador, Anthony, Edward. You know, hey guys, I love being able to do what I do here. I'm very appreciative of that, and one of the reasons why I'm able to do what I do is because we have like a family relationship. So much love to the Raider Nation. Love you guys. So shout out to everyone. And while we were being all sentimental on the Raiders report, Nick Nelson got burnt for another touchdown. God, what is he doing?
He is so cut.
Nick Nelson's in trouble. Is Nick Nelson going to get cut? Type C in the comments section, because Nick Nelson's going to get cut. Like, from what I've seen, we go from being all sentimental and family to my family is a cutthroat family. We've had a fantasy football league for 14 straight years, and shit doesn't go by. So Nick Nelson, my man, it's not looking good for you. It's not looking good for you right now. That's some bad plays. Yeah, Gruden's giving him an earful. Sorry, Nick. Actually, you know what? I'm not sorry. Yeah, John. He's not happy. Guys, remember, after we do this, all the highlights, I'm going to be breaking down a lot of highlights for y'all. We're going to be doing grades. As you can imagine, the grades for Nick Nelson, not going to be looking too good. For obvious reasons. Nick Nelson's already given up 3 touchdowns in the last 2 games. So, you know, not ideal. It's not ideal. So it's 14-10. Packers are leading the Raiders. Game right now is in Canada. For those of you that are kind of just like joining in and are like, Mitch, why does that field look a little shorter? They're playing 80 yards. They moved both the pylons up 10 yards because there was a hole in the end zone. We'll talk a little bit more, like I said, after the show. But the turf wasn't prepared the right way. So there's, like I said, a random hole in the field. So they're playing actually only 80 yards. So on kickoffs, they're just starting the football at the 10-yard line. It's pretty interesting to see because it's like some, I was going to say T-ball, but what is little football? What is
Pop
that?
Warner.
Pop Warner. Tad's got it. So,
I got your back.
Guys, I got to clear my throat again. I'm really struggling. I'll be honest with y'all. I'm going to go grab some water. So in the meantime, if y'all love the Raiders, type R in the comment section. And when I come back, I'm going to get some shout outs to the people who typed R. Are you ready for some shout-outs? I hope, because I saw some of y'all typing B's. Milo Hunt also said, where's your beer at? Milo, Facebook needs to get to 200 likes, and then I'll drink another beer with y'all, okay? So, Edward Joe Roberts, Sousa Raider, Brian Dawey, Miss Ta Collins, Mark Raider Nation, Salvador Carmaro, Milo Hunt, Javier, Thomas Frazier, Anthony. Appreciate you guys watching on Facebook. Let's go to YouTube. Royd, Anthony Lovato, Brian Brown, Alex and Valerie Lopez, Gabe, Joshua Scott. Looks right now there's a Packers player on the field. Kelvin Brown, Anthony Lovato, Jesse Margid, Brian Brown, Maverick. I'll scroll up a little higher. Jesse, Maniac Robert, Junior Goddins, Cynthia Downs. Appreciate y'all watching. So how about this? If you guys want a shout out, follow me on Instagram right now. Okay? At Mitchell Renz 365. So I'm going to shout out the next 10 people that follow me on Instagram. At Mitchell Renz 365. Does that sound good? So you want a shout out? Give me a follow on Instagram at Mitchell Renz 365. Also, if you guys are watching, I know you guys are watching on Facebook and all that, but take a screenshot of like you guys watching this and then, put it on your stories, tweet it out. And if anybody tags me in it, so make sure you guys tag me, okay? I understand you guys put it on your pages, but tag me in it and then I can share it on my story. I'll retweet them. I'm trying to grow this show on many avenues as I possibly can. I want people to know what we do here because I think what we do here at Chat Sports is really, really cool. So tag me in it, tweet at me, share it on Facebook. Just like I said, make sure you tag me and I'll share it on all my platforms. So, okay, let's see who we got here. Just Joe _145. Much love. Brackenduro _913. Fear the Beard Fabio. Love the name. Isaiah Ray. And then JBO11 Splash Boy. Those people just followed me on Instagram. I appreciate you. Like I said, make sure you guys continue to share the show on as many different avenues as humanly possible. As humanly possible. You guys want to know anything personal about me? How about this? I like being real, okay? One of the reasons why I called myself Mitchell Renz 365 when I first started doing this is because I like being me, and I want you guys to know me. So, you can ask me literally any question, okay, in the comments section. Anything you want. Ask me literally anything. Are you going to bring them up? Oh, my God. Ask Mitch anything. Jake Bishop. What do I got to do to get a follow back on Insta? How do I get a free key jersey? And thoughts on Clowney? Well, thoughts on Clowney. First off, I would say watch my most recent video on Jadeveon Clowney. How do you get a free key jersey? Slide in my DMs. Send me a jersey. I can send you the details on how to get a jersey. How about that? Nathan Peterman's taking a shot downfield. Oh. Good play by the Packers defender there. So, Jake, I appreciate you with that super chat. Ask me anything. I'll answer them. Thoughts on Richard Incognito from Efren? I think he's going to be a solid player for the Raiders. I think he starts 14 games for us. Anthony Lovato says, favorite television show? I love the Cooking Channel. And in fact, a lot of times, like on my weekends, I'll go out and I'll buy a whole bunch of food. And I'll just like do like my own like little chopped, if you will. Ryan, I'm going to let this one go through. This is the shit that I like. Ryan says, my girlfriend wants to know when you lost your virginity. And I want to know if you have any plans to lose your virginity. It's a good question. I was a sophomore in high school.
That's a lie. You're still virgin.
Still virgin. Wow. Tad, what's your body count?
8?
8?
Like
okay.
That. It's been a while.
It's been a while. My body count. You guys want to guess my body count? Go for it. Throw it in the comments section. The first person to guess it right, I'll give you a shout out. If you don't know what that means, you guys can Google it. Tad lied. Joe Ortiz says laugh out loud. 18, you guys are not even close. No, you guys are not even close. 125 is way too many. Nope. It's definitely double digits. How about that? 4th and 9. Oh, boy. Daniel, you're so far the closest. Braxton is close. Actually, Marshall Martin is 1 away. Still haven't seen it. Roberto, nope, you're 2 away. Nope, 69 is a good answer. Miguel is 3 away, or 4 away. Math. Braxton Brown. There you go. First person to get it right. Kelly Newcomb, got it right. Efren Gutierrez, got it right. Now you guys know a little bit more about me. So, there you go. Shout out to you. Caleb, yep, doing the math. Caleb, it's the first one. It's the first one. What?
You're disgusting.
Disgusting. It was... I think it was 7 before I moved to Dallas. Well, I'm just saying, Dallas is a big city. Oscar Rivera.
Nice humble brag there.
It's not a brag. Dallas is easy. Did I get a date with Sarah? Yes, I did. Unfortunately, though, she's not one of those, so shout out to Sarah. Joe Ortiz says, WTF. How many of the 31s did I regret? I'll say, like, 21. 21 of them. Joe, now I got a girl now. She's awesome. I'm good. Your hand does not count. Frankie, you're 100% right. So we're at the 2-minute warning here. Packers, they're ahead 14-10.
If it doesn't count, then I'm at 7.
Tad. I don't know if you guys heard what Tad said, but that was pretty good. So Tad originally said that he was at 8. But if the hand doesn't count, then Tad's at 7. So, and if technically, Tad, if the hand doesn't count, you're at 6. And if your mouth doesn't count, then you're at 5. Oh! While I'm inputting some graphics here for y'all, I'm going to look down in the comment section. How about this? Tell me who your favorite Raiders player is right now on the team. I'm very curious to always hear what you guys have to say. Who is your favorite Raiders player right now? Okay, comment below who your favorite Raider player is right now. Give me like 20, 25 seconds here. Can I name them all from Rob Cloyd? In fact, I have something on my phone, so yes, I'd be able to. Hunter Renfro from Robbie. So while you guys are telling me who your favorite player is right now, I got to just update some parts on my end, and then I will give some shout-outs. Oh, they're doing a kiss cam right now. Some guy's drinking Miller Lite. Love it. Oh my god, somebody just showed a Steelers jersey. Kiss cam. Who's your favorite current Raiders player? Eldon, a.k.a. Turtle, Mad Max. That's the right answer.
Prince Williams said AB.
AB.
That's hugely surprising.
I don't really know if it is.
Maverick, get out of here. Maverick said Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers. Maverick. Maverick's body count 0.
Nathan Peterman. That's a good one.
Rob Cloyd says you owe me. Rob Cloyd, why do I owe you? Why do I owe you? I'm curious. Is the Salmon. Good answer. Derek Carr. Tyrell. Whoa, Joe. Hang on a sec. Mitch, how many beers can you check for $100 from Joe Ortiz? Joe, if you super chat me $100 right now, I'll chug. How about this? You super chat me $100. I'll shotgun a beer with my teeth, and then I'm going to send you a 6-pack. I think that's a pretty good offer. I'll do the Baker Mayfield where he bites into one, drink it like that. So Joe Ortiz, I don't know where you live, but you super chat me $100. Hell yeah, I'm going to send you. You super chat me $100. I'm going to send you some Raiders Report gear. I'll send you a pop socket. And I'll send you a 6-pack of your choice.
And this is a story about how Mitch busts his lip open on live television.
I've been practicing. All right, Joe, your move. Also, guys, yeah, it's just saw Ernie Lopez. He just friend requested me on Facebook. If you guys are also on Facebook, give me a friend request. It's Mitchell Renz, I think, is one of the two. I created my Facebook a little while ago, so I don't remember if it's Mitch Renz or Mitchell Renz. We'll see. So, and if you guys want to add me on Snapchat, it's also at Mitchell Renz 365. Adam says called out. I mean, if you're gonna tell me how many beers can I drink for $100, like, I'll do some weird shit for $100. Heck, I would do some weird shit for $5. Braxton Brown, Gabriel, what up? I'll get some shout-outs to people who just friend request me. I'll get to them after the show, I promise. Somebody said Twitter. So guys, we got 278 people watching us right now on YouTube. We have 298 likes. For the people who are watching the show right now that are not already subscribed, please click that subscribe button. Gabe Cabrera, $20. Super chat for $20. Oh man, I don't know. How about this? You super chat me $20, and then we'll put it in the comments, and then y'all can figure what I got to do for $20 of super chat. Okay? How about that? Joe Ortiz, you see, I just got YouTube, but I got you. What do you mean you got me? What's up, Richard? Somebody just said Nick Nelson is selling the damn game. Like, Nick Nelson's been struggling, man. Nick Nelson's a good player, I think. Actually, I don't even know if I can say he's a good player anymore. Ocha Robert commented on my picture, said, "Go." Appreciate you. Oh, boy. Type me if you can chug a beer better than Aaron Rodgers. Love this. I don't know if you guys saw. This was like a... Oh, man. Eric Harris totally just laid out Equius St. Brown. That's definitely a penalty. Yep. The Packers are not happy right now with him, which I don't really blame him. St. Brown's down. He's out for the game. So type me if you can chug a beer better than Aaron Rodgers. I don't know if you guys saw the video of Rodgers trying to do it. It was horrible. So Spokeman Raider, Mark Martinez, Marvin Thomas, Daniel, Tad, don't you dare type me. Josh Schaefer, Dan Griggs.
I think we could go toe-to-toe.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
I don't know, Tad.
Bring it.
Maverick, I don't know if you could, man. I'm not quite sure there. Maniac, Jeff Rogers. So I'll be honest, guys. There's a chance Harris gets tossed. I hope not. I mean, it's definitely a flag. There's no doubt. I mean, Brown caught it and ducked, and yeah, Harris hit him helmet to helmet.
He's gone.
Yeah?
Not officially, but that was crown of the helmet. Like, that's what the rule is.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be close. Right now, the refs right now are talking about it. So,
He's
Joel
still down.
Hernandez, Roberto, Brian Brown. Bobby Millette just joined on Facebook. What up, Bobby? Thomas Frazier, Richard. Ernie Lopez says, I don't drink beer, I drink tequila. So we got 37 seconds left here in the second half. Second quarter. St. Brown is still down on the field. He took, like I said, a really, really hard lick from Eric Harris. I mean, it was helmet to helmet. And you could tell, I mean, obviously no player ever tries to do that on purpose, right? Everyone's on the field. St. Brown is getting up, though. He's being helped off the field. Like I said, he's definitely, he's also limping as if he hurt his leg. So he's got his left ankle up. Eric Harris still in the football game, though, so St. Brown gets absolutely crushed to the head, and he's being helped off the field now. It looks like he also injured his left ankle. So since St. Brown got hurt, I'm going to ask you guys this question. What's the weirdest injury you've ever sustained? What's the weirdest injury that's ever happened to you? Very, very curious in this. So I think one of my weirdest injuries, Tad looks like he's about to chime in. Tad, you go first.
I got a good one.
Go.
Got in a bike crash in high school. I broke 5 bones at once.
Wow, 5 bones at once. This sounds like a typical Saturday night for you.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's a dirty joke. Your dad didn't get it.
Yeah, no, I got it. Thank you. I was ignoring it. As I often have to do.
And touchdown, Packers. Dang it! So Packers scored. It's 21-10. So normally the third preseason game is the game that you want to watch the closest. But this has been the game where the Raiders have been playing the least amount of their starters. So, you know, I think that's just going to be a part of that when I go over my grades for this game here. So don't hate on me if my grades are a little bit harsh. But also remember that Raiders didn't really play any of their starters. Which, I guess, I don't know. I kind of wish the Raiders would have played a few more of their starters. I mean, we've really only seen the first team offense out on the field for essentially one drive this entire preseason. So, weirdest injury you guys have ever sustained. Let me give some shout-outs to some people here. Let me see. Peterman takes a knee, and we're headed into the half. The Raiders, they're down 21-10. Adam says going to smoke. Cool. Somebody gunshot. Damn. That's why we don't need preseason games. I kind of hear you, man. Nose injury, septum, oh boy. Stretched back in school at my desk and was out for a week. Interesting. I broke my pinky fighting when I was a little, and it's still bent and crooked to this day. Jeff Rogers blue balls, love it. Severe case of the hiccups, okay. Who got hurt? Emequius St. Brown. What size are your feet? 11. I'm going to blame Nick Nelson for giving up 3 touchdowns. I mean, Nick Nelson gave up 2 today and 1 last week, so. Or, yeah, 1 last week. Fractured toe. I think one of the weirdest injuries I ever had happen, I used to be a pitcher in college, threw a ball, and just ate a line drive right back to my mouth. I had like 22 stitches. Couldn't eat anything for like 2 weeks. That was solid. Literally just drank protein shakes for 2 straight weeks, and that was probably the most intense surgery I've had. I've also torn my ACL, MCL, meniscus. Broke my arm once. Had 12 stitches here. I've had a few injuries in my day. No, we are losing 21-10. So it's halftime, just so you guys know. Also, our scoreboard, the people who run our scoreboard, it's also preseason for them, so they're practicing too. So, bear with us. It'll be perfect for the season, I promise you guys that. Did Carr play? No, he did not. Derek Carr did not play in this game. So it's halftime. Also, a lot in this game, you've been seeing the Owl torch being lit, which I like. So if anybody wants an Owl t-shirt, I got some of those at Raider Nation store for y'all. But also, can we get some Owls in the comments section? So if you guys want a shout out to the 300 people watching us right now on YouTube, type Owl in the comments section. And for the people who are watching us on Facebook, type Owl for a shout out. And I'm going to update some stuff on my end. So let me update that. And then, time to get some shout outs. $60 years of tradition. It's pretty crazy. Also, if you guys want the Raiders 60 patch, Raider Nation store also has that. So go check them out on IG. Right now they're showing a really cool tribute to Al Davis. John Gruden's watching it. So yeah, please, let's get some Owls in the comment section, please. This is pretty cool. Showing some highlights now with Stabler. Sea of Hands. It's craziness. I know I'm not talking much, but I really want to see this. This is pretty cool. A lot of Owls in the comments section. Dan Novak, appreciate you. Brian Brown, Andrew, Adrian, Rigo, VD. Adrian says hashtag Mitchell Renz. Cool. Rigo Ortiz says Tad was good. I like Tad. Somebody said chug. How about this? We'll don't tell the bosses this, but if we can get to 400 likes on YouTube, I'll drink another one. Okay? So if we can get to 400 likes, right now we are at 310 on YouTube. So if we can get to 400 likes on YouTube, I'll drink another beer. So we'll see those numbers go up. Somebody asked me what my favorite Mexican food is. Tacos. I love like good street tacos, like seafood tacos. If I can get like a shrimp taco, oh, I love it.
So seafood over like chicken or beef.
Yeah. Give me a shrimp taco. Calamari taco.
I like fish tacos. I do not like shrimp tacos.
You don't like shrimp tacos?
I love shrimp. I love tacos. I do not love the combo.
It makes no sense. What's your guys' favorite taco? Shrimp, chicken, pork? Let me know. If anybody wants to get tacos with me, Sunday or Saturday, the game before the Raiders play the Broncos, let me know. I'll be in Oakland. If anybody wants to come hang out with me in Oakland, steak, asada, fish. Oh, carne asada, chicken quesadillas, pink tacos. Oh, I love you guys. Taco Tuesday at LeBron. What's your favorite kind of taco? So Tad doesn't like fish tacos, and I think that's crazy. Yeah, late night. I see you. I'm right there with you.
No. I like fish tacos. I don't like shrimp tacos.
No, I hear you.
There's a difference.
Okay. Beer Hunter 28. Hey, Mitch, you from Dauphin County, PA? Not from Dauphin County. I'm from Montour County. So I'm from a small town called Danville, Pennsylvania. Shout out to the 570. But Dauphin County, we used to play them in All-Stars every year when I played baseball. So Not a fan. Shrimp, chicken, asada. Dude, I'm with you guys. So, shout out to everyone who's watching. Once we get to 400 likes on YouTube, I'll drink another beer with y'all. And I'll FaceTime somebody if somebody wants to FaceTime with me. I'll give some shout outs to people who just gave me a follow on Instagram. Martinez _ I-95. Ocho Roberts. Nova Nation ABC. Hungry for Green. And then Jabo11 Splash Boy. If you guys want a shout out, go give me a follow on Instagram. At MitchellRenz365. So I said that I was from the 570. Where are you guys watching from? Okay, what's your area code? Area code. Jeff Rogers. Mitch, what was your ERA when you pitched? My sophomore year was probably my best year in college. My sophomore year, I led college baseball in strikeout to walk ratio, and I had a 1.40 ERA. I went to a small college, so a cool story about me. I shouldn't say cool. Don't really care. Tore my ACL, lost my scholarship to Penn State, went to a small D3 school in New Jersey called Centenary, New Jersey. Shout out to the Cyclones. And I got a lot of pitching records there. Got cocky my junior year, kind of sucked, had a 4.2 ERA, and then I finished my senior year with a 2.5, but I have a lot of our pitching records at Centenary. So Nate D says 757, Big Rock 559, Maverick 951, Jervard Ball says Brooklyn 718 424. 619-626-818-951-559. A lot of 559s. 626. 916-732. Corrupt 88 says batting average. So here's the thing. In high school, I was such a bad hitter. Okay, I had a good arm, good defensive player. I was such a bad hitter, I would play shortstop and get DH'd for. I used to always tell people, like, I was a contact hitter that struck out a lot. Man, as soon as the curveball got invented into it, and as soon as guys started throwing over 85, I was done. So, I was a bad hitter. I was a bad hitter. 562 from Aaron. Nate says 602. 559 from Skylar. Keep throwing those area codes in there. I'll go over to Facebook and see where we're at on Facebook. Salvador says 303. 916 from James Butts. 808 from Jason. 561 Palm Beach County. Cool. 760 from Matthew. Shout out to Andy. Dan Novak says 916. Lee Tidwell says 240. Mark says 419. Appreciate you guys watching on YouTube and on Facebook. How about this? If Facebook can get to 20 shares on Facebook. I love this. They're showing some Hard Knocks clips right now. 20 shares on Facebook, and if YouTube can get to 400 likes, we'll do another beer chug. Okay? Can we do that? Someone just commented 661. Appreciate y'all. So at 9 shares on Facebook. So if you guys want to go on Facebook right now and click share. Once I get to 20 shares, wow, I really did not refresh my screen. So you know what? We're already at 32 shares, and I didn't refresh my screen. So that's an L for me. It's a big L for me. Yep, you guys can clap. It's very, very sad. Yep. Very, very sad. Wow. Yep, just took a big L there. So, I deserve that. I just shared. Cool, I appreciate you, V-Raider. So, that means YouTube, it's your turn. Get me to 400 likes. We'll chug a beer. I'm off tomorrow, so, you know, why not? Let me go get a water break before this game gets going back up here again. So, let me go grab a water. During halftime, I got to talk to Tad about, you know, what we're doing after the show. Big Shot, cool guy. Big Shot, I drank 7 beers last show. Okay. So we'll get a question up for you guys before, you know, I kind of bounce here. Yo, I'll go grab my beer. How about that? Mitch, smoke some meth. I'm not smoking meth for $100. I like my job way too much. All right, well, we got 343 likes. So how about this, okay? I'm going to go grab my... So go tell your friends. I love this. Says, Match, pronounce my name. Well, my name's Mitch. But your name would be Uwe Volquartz. Did I get it? Uwe Volquartz. All right, YouTube. I'm going to go grab my beer. So when I come back, I expect there to be 400 likes. There's 347 now. So get this video to 400 likes, and I will chug a beer with y'all. All right, I'm going to go grab my beer right now. I see that you guys are waiting for me. I'm back. It's okay. It's okay. I'm here. So, I had to go take a pee break. I was talking to my man on IG. I want to give him a special shout out. So, let me give you a special shout out. Steven Robbins. You know what, Steven? How about this? You've been one of my most loyal watchers. So, how about this, Steven? I want you to, he's watching right now with his friends. I don't know if you guys can see this. Steven's like watching this party with his friends. They're all chugging a beer. So, Steven, a shout out to you, my man. Steven, give me, I'm going to FaceTime you right now. We'll get you on the show because he follows me on Instagram, Twitter. One of my most loyal watchers. I featured him and his daughter for I did a Father's Day giveaway. Steven was the winner of that, and ever since that has happened. Wait, hey, what's up, man? You can't hear me. We got it? Here, wait. Hey, say hi to the nation. Say hi to the nation. Ah, that's what it looks like. You got the whole setup. Appreciate you. Well, I wish I would have been the one hooking you guys up with all that. So, message Raider Nation store. Tell them to get you what I sent you, and then you'll be good. Cool? I mean, you can have it on, right? You should definitely have it on. All right, man. I got to get back. I appreciate you watching. Message Raider Nation store. Get that stuff. Cool. Appreciate you. Out, man. If you guys want to FaceTime me, follow me on Instagram at MitchellRens365. I'll message a whole bunch of people. Yes, the Raiders did just kick a field goal. So, Daniel Carlson, 40 yards out. I'll tell you what. Daniel Carlson is a player that I talked about last year, who I was really, really excited about. I mean, he was a good kicker out of Auburn. Had one rough game with the Vikings. They let him go, and has been very, very solid for the Raiders. So, 21-13, Daniel Carlson. Right now, he's probably been our only highlights. Yep. Probably been the only highlights for the Raiders. So 21-13. I'll tell you what. I know while I was gone, James Butler had a hell of a catch. That boy can run. All right. Let me get that highlight for y'all. The Butler one. Yeah. Tell you what, it's a big time play. So we are 30 likes away from chugging another beer. Do you guys want Tad to do it with me? As he looks up, all nervous. Tad.
Am I gonna get in trouble for this?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, thanks. Wait a
If
second.
we have a flawless show afterwards, no. Then we're good.
Is that all?
What?
I said, oh, is that all?
I mean, people are talking, Tad. People think that you drink too much here at work. Former Scent Coast Raider says chug a beer. Got to get to 400 likes. Once this video on YouTube gets to 400 likes, I will do it. So we're at 376. So tell a friend. Spokesman Raider, I wish. I wish. If you guys want to go heckle my girl, I can give you her Instagram handle. You guys can yell at her. Ooh, Adam, that's a good threat. I like it. Have Tom shotgun a beer at 400. Unfortunately, Tom's not here. It's Tad. Scent Coast Raider says done. I still need 25 more. It's actually incredible. They just showed Mo Hurst next to Rush. Anthony Rush, and it's actually insane. It's pretty crazy. Kaiser now is in the football game, and he got sacked by P.J. Hall. It's a big-time sack. Tab, we should get that one. At Sam Houston State, 284 tackles, 42 sacks for P.J. Hall. That's impressive. First sack by the Raiders. Type sack in the comments section. If you want to see Tad, type sack.
You had a great sack up joke. You didn't go for it.
Epic Thanos. Wow. Wow. That's just me being a horrible reader.
That was incredible.
Braxton Jr., Tatiana Flucker. That's a real name. Flucker. Love it.
Hey, be careful with that.
Woods is a flucking hater. Rich Gang. Salvador, Reezer, Daniel. Everyone's typing sack, right? And Daniel goes nut. You know what, Daniel? You and I, we got the same personality. I like it. I like it a lot. We got the people watching right now on Facebook. I'll give some shout outs to some people here on Facebook. Let me scroll down to the bottom. Ernie Lopez, one of my top fans. Salvador, top fan. Thomas. James Butts, top fan. So really, really cool feature now that that Facebook has is it'll tell you who your top fans are. And the way to become a top fan is by sharing, by liking, by commenting on videos. So if you guys want to get shout outs, I'm going to start putting on my top fans basically at least once a week on Facebook. So for everyone who's watching the show on Facebook right now, click that share button. Let's continue to grow the show. I appreciate you all watching. 168 likes. That's good. On YouTube, we need 20 more likes. So tell your friends. Like the video. 19 away. All right, all right, hold on a second. Mitch, you spelled my name wrong. My name is pronounced Uwe. I live in Pittsburgh. I was 4 houses down from Antonio Brown. Hit me up if you want to know crazy stories. Oh, yeah. Let me know. Joshua Scott says never mind. Damn, we got as many sacks as last year. Grizzly G, some of y'all need to smash that like button so Mitch can shotgun a beer. Would you guys rather me shotgun a beer? Because then I need a different kind of beer because I got a glass and I can't shotgun a glass or else that would get bad.
For the sake of the cleanliness of the studio, no shotgunning.
So Tad's saying no shotgunning. You guys
Last
can
time
boo
you
Tad.
and
You
Dylan
guys can
did that,
boo
it got
Tad.
everywhere.
You guys can boo Tad if you want.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
Right now they're showing Hunter Renfrow on screen. Really, really excited about Hunter Renfrow. Hunter Renfrow looks like he's like 20. I was going to say 20 years old, but that's probably like pretty close to his actual age. He's like, what, 23? So. Do it, Tad. Get him. Sack. Nice. That's a huge sack. Nice sack by Cowser. P.J. Hall, Cowser, 2 big sacks. Like it. Ruben Gonzalez, Raider Mike, Anthony Sanchez, Salvador. I appreciate you guys watching right now. We got 41 shares on Facebook. Can we get that to 50? People are watching right now. Can you guys click share on Facebook? Share it. Also, I don't know if you guys know this or not. I've said it a few times, so for some of maybe my my newer watchers, Tad, can we do the Raider Nation store thing? You remember? Lower third. So do you guys like this shirt? This shirt is from Raider Nation Store. Raider Nation Store supplies all the clothing here at the Raiders Report. And if you guys want this deal, okay, I already talked to Raider Nation Store, so go to www.raidernationstore.net, okay? That's how you can get all the shirts. The really cool thing about RaiderNationStore.net is if you order one shirt, like, they'll send you free stuff. Like, he sent me a pop socket full free. You see it? Right there? Back of my phone? Raider pop socket. So if you want something like that, there's flags, there's face masks, there's a lot of really cool stuff. www.RaiderNationStore.net. Now here's the next thing you got to do. I want you to follow Raider Nation Store on Instagram, okay? Go follow Raider Nation Store on IG, at Raider Nation Store. At Raider Nation Store. If you can't remember that, I really question why you're watching the Raiders Report. Go follow Raider Nation Store on Instagram. Tell them Mitch sent you. So I told him he's allowed, I guess he told me that I'm allowed, to give away some giveaways. So he's literally going to just see people who follow him, DM him, and say, hey, man, I want a shirt. Tell him Mitchell Wren sent you. So the first people that do this, your chances are probably a lot better. So follow and DM Raider Nation Store on Instagram, at Raider Nation Store. Tell them Mitch sent you. Get yourself some shirts, okay? Get yourself some shirts. Get yourself a flag. Get a pop socket, face mask. They got Bo Jackson, Howie Long. They got the white version of this. They got the black version with the silver plate, the Chucky head. They got tank tops. They got women's shirts now, so get your girl something. Get your Raiderette something. Whole bunch of stuff. Follow NDM Raider Nation Store on Instagram, at Raider Nation Store. Can you do that for me? Cool. Next question I want to ask you guys. What's your favorite Raiders memory? Okay? Best memory you got. As I'm getting choked up here. So when I used to go to college, I used to do sports management. That's what I went to college for. And my professor used to always say, do not sell the game, right? Don't sell Packers versus Raiders. Sell the memory that it gives you. Now, I don't remember the score of the first baseball game I ever went to, but I remember my dad and I going to a Cubs and Mets game when I was like 8 years old, and we watched Sammy Sosa hit a home run. Like, going to that baseball game with my dad is my dude. He's my best friend. He might be flying out to Oakland with me to watch the game, so I appreciate, Raider Nation Store for hooking us up with a ticket there. But, what's your favorite memory? Let me know in the comments section. Very, very curious. And if you guys want to create some memories, here's the other thing, which I forgot to mention, so that's a bad job on my part. Go DM Raider Nation Store on Instagram. He's got tickets. He wants to give away some Raiders tickets as well. So if you guys want some deals on some tickets to Monday Night Football, Raiders versus Broncos, go hit up Raider Nation Store on IG. Shirts, he's hooking up you guys with the free stuff, but the tickets, that you'll have to pay for. But he's got a lot of good seats, okay? So make sure you hit him up. Hit him up. Raider Nation Store on Instagram. Say, yo, I want some tickets. Mitch told me about these tickets. What's the dealio? We are 4 likes away from a beer chug. Bo Jackson against the Seahawks. Jamarcus Russell. Oh, boy. Lewis, I don't see. You must not be a fan. What size is my shirt? Is a medium. Ooh, good burp. 2 likes away, and we are at 400. Well. All right, before I chug this beer, Tad. It's not 2nd and 33, guys. I promise you. Honestly, it's preseason for our guys doing the scoreboard as well, so, maybe they've had a few beer chugs of themselves. Rich Gang says chug. How about this? I'll shotgun a beer if... Where am I at? If I can get to... screw it. See, I was going to say, if I can get to 8,000 Instagram followers, I'll shotgun a beer. See, I'm actually being told that I can't shotgun. So we'll chug. Does anybody want to chug with me? If you want to chug a beer with me, type me in the comments section. Jeff Wilson saying just drink. I'm trying. Chug, Bubba. I'll get there. I want someone to do it with me. Alright, Beer Hunter 28. If you follow me on Instagram at MitchellRents365, message me and we'll chug together. Fair? I'll give you some time. And if he doesn't, Jake Bishop, I'm looking at you on Instagram. So either Jake Bishop or Beer Hunter, something. Ooh, Fear of the Beard, Fabio. I appreciate you. Well, I haven't gotten anything, so Fear the Beard put me on his Instagram, so let's see how good this beard is in real life. So type me if you want to chug a beer with me.
We're getting a lot of me's.
Yeah, a lot of me's.
Guys, you gotta follow Mitch on Instagram too, though.
Yep, follow me on Instagram at MitchellRents365. You don't have Instagram.
So much.
See, that's the issue. Okay. If nobody wants to do it with me, I understand. I just thought somebody would want to. Somebody want to FaceTime me? Type me in the comments section if you want to join me. Somebody message me on Instagram, say me. The first person that messages me, it'll pop up on my top. So you guys will be able to see it up here. So I'm in right now my stuff right here, my DMs. So somebody message me, and then I'll give you a FaceTime. At MitchellRents365 on Instagram. I want to chug with somebody, so I don't want to do it solo. It's not fun doing anything solo. So I'll wait. Something's got to pull up, right? Somebody follow me? How about that? See, my only question is, Maverick, how old are you? That's my concern. If you guys don't have a picture, it's tough. Yeah, what's your favorite beer? Because I got somebody. Rodney Hall, he says chug with me. So Rodney, what's your favorite beer? We're about to chug. Let's see what Rodney Hall, if Rodney answers. Overture says, I don't have a beer. So here's the thing, guys. If I call you, you got to answer. Like Rodney, I'm literally calling you right now. You guys are dropping the ball on this. I'm upset. All right, I'm going to try one more person because at this point it's just...
You're batting like 0 for 3 on this one.
Yeah, 0 for 3. All right, Overture, I'm going to call you. Answer the phone. You're literally typing me right now.
Phones work both ways, guys.
Yeah, seriously, you guys can call me. Looks like I got someone.
Hey.
What's up, brother? All right, so this is how we're going to do this. I'm going to cheers you. What's up? He's got the right shirt on. So you want to say hi to the nation? There you go. Appreciate you. So make sure you share this on your Instagram, and then we'll do. Cool. So this is the way this is going to work. I'm down here. I'm going to cheers you. You can cheers the nation, and then we'll do this thing, okay? So he's actually drinking vodka. That's all he's got is vodka. So, all right. Cheers to you. You can cheers the nation. Cheers to the nation. All right. Let's get it for 400 likes. Let's get it. Be careful with that stuff. Yeah. All right, man.
For those of you wondering, it's lemon tea flavor. How much vodka did you drink?
Oh, my. Oh, man.
Do you do like a shot or like a cocktail?
He's got a water bottle.
Oh!
All right, man. I appreciate you watching. Make sure you share the show. You know, tell your friends to subscribe and all that good stuff. But always appreciate it. Are you going to the Week 1 game? Alaska. Bonjour. Well, hey, next time, I don't know if I'm ever going to be in Alaska, but if I am, I'm going to hit you up. All right, brother. Appreciate you. I'm out. That was some intense shit.
Commenters don't get any ideas.
Right?
Which is not doing that.
Tequila time. So, I think the only time I ever did shots was the one time Tom and we did a watch party. And it was like 7 beers and 3 shots later, and I was feeling some type of way. So
We did 84 shots of beer.
yeah, it was bad. Well, the 84 beers, that was 7 beers in 6 minutes. That definitely wasn't easy, though.
Still counts as a shot.
Yeah, I mean, it's 84 shots of beer. Did you guys ever see that video? Oh, boy. Type Y if you saw my 84 beer challenge video. Type Y if you saw me chug 84 beers. Hang on, we'll get to that. Spokesman Raider says yes. Chad Florentine says yes. Seeing a lot of yeses flowing here. Let's go over to Facebook. Thomas Frazier. James Butt says I'm working, no beers. Good pass there. Shiner Bach, favorite beer, really? Interesting. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen the video, type in Mitchell Renz on YouTube after this, and then just type in 84 beers, and you guys can watch me drink 84 beers in 6 minutes. It's pretty interesting.
Incredibly, he did not puke.
Did not puke.
I thought for sure you were going to puke.
Spokesman says correction,
You got
84
close.
shots. Yes. 84
get
shots
close.
of beer, 84 beers. Scent Coast Raider. Guys, I don't make the rules. I can't just keep drinking beers for free. So how about this? We're going to ask you guys a question here, okay? What's your favorite alcoholic shot? Like when you go out, what shot do you get? I like Fireball. So one of the reasons why I love Fireball is my dad and I, when we go out, we always get Fireball shots. So I don't know if my dad's watching. It's a little bit past his bedtime, but we always do Fireball. The first shot I ever had when I was 21, I went out to a bar. I had a liquid marijuana, which was pretty interesting. Somebody said Crown. Love Crown. Love Jack Daniels. I'm a Jack and Coke kind of guy. Jaeger. Dude, when I used to live in Germany, they had Jaeger on tap. Single malt Scotch. Big baller. Crown Royal. Irish Car Bomb Beer Hunter. All right, I see you. Hello Beer Gut. Jaeger.
Kamikaze.
Crown. What's your favorite, Tad?
Kamikaze shot.
Okay. So
Probably get a lot
Tad's
of
also
hate
a
for that one.
bartender.
Yes, that's true. If anyone's ever in Deep Ellum in Dallas, Texas, I challenge you to find the bar I work at.
Don Julio, Jaeger Bomb. I know, Tad just goes, if you're in Deep Ellum, like, people know what that is. Braxton Brown with the correct answer said a free one.
I clarified. I clarified.
What?
I clarified what Deep Ellum was.
Oh, in Dallas. Everclear. Holy shit.
I haven't had Everclears.
You see we got shout out to Natasha. You're gonna get something. Wow. Alright, so Natasha took my challenge earlier. So let's get that up on screen, ASAP Rocky. Natasha. Wow. Hang on a sec. You're gonna get something special here. Oh, damn, Natasha. Big play there for the Raiders, so we're going to work on getting this super chat in. I'll tell you what. This is mind-blowing to me. So, earlier in the show, I said to somebody they should super chat me $100. So Natasha and her husband just super chatted me $100. $99.99. We'll round up. So she said, hey, Mitch, here goes the 100 from me and my husband, Joe Ortiz. We only have YouTubes, no social media, so let us know how you're going to get a hold of me or my husband. Wow. How about this, Natasha? Have you or your husband DM me right now on Instagram, okay? I'm going to give you guys my personal phone number. So once you have my personal phone number, we'll be able to talk, exchange, and then I will get you hooked up with some stuff from Raider Nation gear. I don't know if you guys are going to the Week 1 game. If you're going to the Week 1 game, I'm throwing a party on Sunday. I'll get you tickets to that. So that's mind-blowing. That's
a record.
Here's the thing. I'm not. I literally can't even think of words right now. Not too often am I speechless, and I am so humbled that somebody would do this. It's pretty freaking mind-blowing to me. So, Natasha, like I said, have you guys DM me, send me a screenshot of this so I know that you guys, hit me up. I'll give you guys my phone number, and then we'll get you some stuff from Raider Nation store. We'll get you guys set up, but thank you. Love you guys. And like I said, I'll give you guys my phone number. We'll be in talk soon. I'll get you guys some shirts, get you guys set up at Raider Nation store. And like I said, if you guys are going to the Week 1 game, please come to my event. It's on Sunday, and I'll get you and your husband some tickets to that. So free drinks, meet some players. It'll be a good time. So everyone, how about this? Everyone in the comments section, type Natasha, because that's incredible to me. Yeah, W. Woods, Natasha, much love.
Rigo Ortiz brings up a good point.
What?
How are they going to DM you if they don't have social media?
Oh, I don't have social media.
What's your email? Whoa, no, don't give out your email. Should you?
All right, they don't have social media. I'm trying to think. Yeah, everyone type Natasha. That's some incredible stuff. Hang on. I'm going to try to figure something out here. Guys, I'm going to try to figure out how to get in touch with Natasha. I don't know if I can. Ugh. You know what? I don't even care. We're going to do this. Natasha, you know what? If you guys, I don't even care. That's my email, okay? Mitch@chatsports.com. Please do not send me a whole bunch of random stuff. I will block you. It is my work email. For the $100 super chat, though, I don't really care. You guys deserved it. So email me at Mitch@chatsports.com, and then I'll give you guys my phone number. So
I think you're going to end up regret doing that.
What?
I think you're going to regret putting out your email.
I mean, it's in every single one of the links, right? I don't know if you know that.
Point, yeah.
People know that.
Yeah.
So, Natasha, let me know when you get that. I would appreciate that. Ooh, Rico Gafford got hit pretty hard there. Dropped the ball, but, I mean, he took a pretty good lick. Tad's going to take a potty break. What happened? So, essentially, Natasha said, gave me a $100 super chat. Drink a beer, Mitch. So I'll drink a beer. I will 100% drink a beer for Natasha. That was awesome. If you guys email me right now, we can actually FaceTime. Let's see here. I'm a little worried I'm going to get a whole bunch of emails. Please, like I said, do not spam me. I already get a lot of emails as it is. Chug it. So here's the thing. I'll drink a beer. Raiders are getting ready to punt. But Tad's taking a potty break, and he's the guy that gets me my beers. So I'll do it. Take another bump, Mitch. Anthony Lovato, I think you're 100% right. So how about this? They super chatted me 100. I always try to keep it 100 with you guys. So type 100 in the comments section. Natasha. Got the hearts. Appreciate you. Let me know when you send me that email. I'll get you guys my my phone number. I'm refreshing. Type 100. They deserve it. I will say that ties a record for the highest super chat ever in the Raiders report history. 100. A lot of hundreds. Brian Brown. Matthew. Junior Hall. Brett Scott chiming in with 100. Adam, Spokman, David, Brian Brown, Joe Ortiz. Joe Ortiz is the one that first came up with the idea, so Joe, shout out to you. Got the end of the third quarter here. Packers 21-13. Tad, grab me one. Gatorade, no. Gatorade might not be a bad choice. See, I want a shotgun one. I feel like they deserve a shotgun. But I'm worried I'd make a mess. Yeah. I know. Fourth quarter. Get your fours up. Type 4 in the comments section. Fourth quarter here. The Raiders are down 21-13. I know preseason doesn't matter that much, but I mean, I don't like to lose, so personally, I would like to be able to chug a beer with Natasha and Joe. So if you guys can send me an email, I'll give you my phone number and maybe we can get that started. If not, it's all good. I'll wait a little bit longer, and like if I don't get anything, then we'll drink the beer. So Packers 21-13. Cool. I like this idea, Tad. Let's bring up some questions here. From Jack's Tip, #Raiders. Who will be the Raiders' quarter starting corners? Starting corners, Garyon Conley, Darrell Worley. I'm expecting big things from Trayvon Mullen. I think Nick Nelson's going to get cut after his performance today. Lamarcus Joyner is going to do a lot of different things, I think, for this team. So Jack's Tips, hopefully that helps you out. Let's go to Mark Martinez. Looks like he's an A's fan. When will you do another live IG video? I do love to go to live with you someday and talk Raider football 1v1. I'll try to do one at least once a week. I do IG live a lot more on my fantasy football account, to be honest. But if you guys want me to start doing more IG lives, I'll do my best. I just got to get my followers up more because, I don't like to do an IG live with only like 30 people watching. So, just saying. Let's go to Brandon Pinnaker. Mitch, break down for us what is going on with the field conditions. All right, Brandon. So, this is basically what happened. Before the game, there was a hole in the one end zone, okay? They tried to patch it up and fix it with the beads. It didn't work. So, for the player's safety, essentially what they did is they took the pylons, each pylon, and moved it up 10 yards. So the field is actually only 80 yards. So with the field being only 80 yards, the team, they're not kicking the ball off. They're just starting the ball at the 10-yard line.
The highlights look so weird. Because someone runs inside the 10 and it counts as a touchdown.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest looking thing.
We'll talk about it a little bit more after the show with our highlights, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But it's the entire scenario, I think, is pretty mind-blowing what's happening here, but I think it's a reason why, maybe we shouldn't play football in Canada. Okay? Let's go to Franklin83 here. Honestly, I think the D still dropping too many interceptions. I mean, last year interceptions were a big reason why I think the Raiders did struggle on defense, but they also weren't getting as much pressure. They do need to force more turnovers, though. I 100% agree with you there. Let's go to Steven Sullivan. Let's get a shout-out for AB84 practicing with the team. Sure, it's also his job to practice with the team. Do you get a shout-out for showing up to work? I don't know. I hope tomorrow when I walk in, oh wait, I'm off tomorrow, I get a shout out. Dad gives me the middle finger because he's got to work. Lamar Johnson, why isn't PJ Hall a starter? I just don't think he deserves it. I mean, if I'm going to put defensive tackles as a starter, I want Mo Hurst and Johnathan Hankins. PJ Hall's a good player, solid depth guy, but I don't think he's a starter, not on this team. Let's go to Nathaniel. Do you think DeAndre Washington has played well enough to replace Doug Martin? I'll tell you what, DeAndre Washington looks really good this preseason, and I think the most interesting note of this entire preseason was in that second preseason game, Josh Jacobs, 4 carries, 21 yards, and then DeAndre Washington came in after Josh Jacobs, and then Jalen Richard came in, and then Doug Martin. I still think Doug Martin is on the field or on the team more or less to kind of help Jacobs grow, but at the same time, DeAndre Washington's looked good. He's looked hella good. Let's go over to my man Brian Brown, who's blacked out. Who are amongst the best in the game today? Aaron Donald, Khalil Mack, DeAndre Hopkins, Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes. If I had to say, for the Raiders, my top 5 Raiders right now would be Derek Carr.
I think he means who played well today.
Oh, really? Oh, best in the game today. How about this, Brian? Sorry. Tad's got me on track. I'm going to do a grades video after we do live, so I'll get out some highlights. We'll do some grades. I think that's the reason why Tad put this one up there. After the show, we'll do some grades so you guys can see what that's like. So you're saying the best in the game, though, for us in terms of sponsors, it's MyBookie. Now, you guys are always like, Mitch, how can I support you? So, Natasha, the $100 Super Chat is a great support. Another great way to support me is by getting signed up with my sponsors. So, MyBookie, go to chatsports.com/Raiders, okay? I talked to the bosses here, and I was like, how can we give back to the nation? They do so much for me. I want to give back. So if you guys get started with MyBookie, we have a 100% deposit bonus. So let's say you put down $100, you get $100 for free. So you can bet on Raiders games. It's a lot of fun. Make some money. So go to chatsports.com/Raiders. Use my promo code GORAIDERS so you get that deposit bonus. And for anybody that signs up and deposits at least $50, okay? Signs up and deposits for at least $50, I'm also going to give you a Raiders jersey. So send me a screenshot on Instagram or Twitter at MitchellRens365, and I'll get you hooked up with the jersey if you support our sponsors, MyBookie, because you're supporting me, and I appreciate you. Cool? All right, fourth quarter, 14 minutes left in this game, 21-13. I'm going to refresh my phone one more time. Okay, so I got Natasha. Hang on, Natasha. I'm going to reply to you. Okay, Natasha, I just sent you my phone number. So when you get that, FaceTime me. Yep. Carl Joseph right now, they're doing a nice little interview with him on the sideline. He's talking about how much different it is from this year to last year, just in the sense of like the team buying in and being excited. The other thing I think is funny, all these Raiders players, it's in Canada, right? And Carl Joseph has a long sleeve shirt on, like hoodie, with his jersey, hands in his pocket because he looks cold. And this reporter, she's literally like in a dress. Like, Canada must be freezing. Expecting big things from Carl Joseph this year. So if some people are wondering, what is the biggest super chat I've ever gotten? It's $100. Salvador Bruno Renz, did you get my beer I sent you? Salvador, what beer did you send me? I haven't checked the mail this week, so haven't checked the mail. I'll make sure the guys check the mail though. We have a lot of beer. Natasha, that was for my husband. It's all good. Tell your husband Joe to call me. We'll chug a beer together, or we'll FaceTime and we'll do something. Oh, I got one. Ah, screwed that up. Shit. Hang on. I think you guys just tried to call me and I accidentally hung up, so that's a fail.
Did you just hang up on them?
I accidentally just hung up.
Wow.
Hey, man, what's up? I appreciate you. That's cool shit. That's cool, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you. Yeah, absolutely. Text me for the merch. I'll get you hooked up. Yeah, he's all right, brother. I appreciate you. I'm out. So, in the words of Joe, he said, y'all need to Tomming, subscribe, and like. So, Joe, Natasha, I appreciate you guys for the $100 super chat. My bosses did kind of tell me to take it easy on the beers, but I've been given the okay. Essentially, if for every $100 super chat we get, I will chug a beer on the show. always humbled by the nation. I think it's why I tell people, like, you know, they ask me like, oh, Mitch, you know, we know you work a lot, but I don't know. It's not work when you can come in and talk to friends, talk to family. So let's see here. I want to drink with you a beer with you in person, Eugene Williams. Well, I'm going to be at the Raiders Week 1 game. I'm going to be in San Diego next week. And if anybody is ever in Dallas, you know, let me know. Also, I know I talked about Cam Newton's injury earlier, so Cam Newton's in a walking boot. Doesn't look too good for Cam. Just FYI. So, I got my beer here. Get the Raiders report to 22K by midnight. We got a long way to go. Long way to go. Make sure you guys subscribe. YouTube.com/Raiders Report. Like Joe said, make sure you guys subscribe at YouTube.com/Raiders Report. I want to get to 22K by midnight. Okay? Let's get to 22K by midnight. I would definitely appreciate that. So, literally, if you guys type in that link, YouTube.com/Raiders Report, okay? Type it in. And then copy and paste that and send it to all your Raiders friends and tell them to subscribe. I would love that. We'll be able to do more giveaways then. We'll be able to continue to do shows, do a lot more fun stuff. We've been even talking about throwing a party here at Chat Sports. You know, we're going to invite a whole bunch of Raiders fans and invite a whole bunch of subscribers. So hope you all be able to come to that. So make sure you guys subscribe at YouTube.com/Raiders Report. All right, Tad. Give me back. Cool. So when I say go, you guys type Raiders. And I want you guys to essentially do this while I chug this beer. So Tad's going to comment, you know what? When Tad says go, you type Raiders. Okay? Hell yeah, Tad. So every single time Tad says go, you guys type Raiders while I chug this beer, okay?
All right, guys. Put Raiders in the chat. All right, you ready?
When Tad starts, I'll start.
3, 2, 1, go! Raiders! Go! Thank you, Sav. Maverick with 3 Raiders. Anthony, Moses. All right, you guys ready? One more. Mitch, you want to take this one?
Go! Tad, speak up. Go!
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 Go, go, go!
Get it. Ryan Carter, I just saw your DM on Facebook. I'll get you. Sav, Brian, Mitchell. A lot of Raiders in the comments section. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Natasha. See, here's the thing. Natasha and Joe, y'all got a special place in my heart now. Antonio Brown's taking pictures right now with some Raiders fans. I'd like to see that. Interacting with the fans. That's a big thing, AB. Good job. Stay thirsty, my friend, dude. I'm always thirsty. So here's the thing, guys. I'm always asking people to chug beers with me as I burp awfully. My biggest fear, though, is like talking to somebody under 21. So how old are you guys? Let me know your age. Because I think the more and more I see people start to show up, right, I start to get to know you guys a little bit better. You guys know me pretty well. I think you guys know how old I am. I'm not sure. Obviously, I'm over 21. Hopefully, right? So let me know how old you guys are. That way, when I see names in the future, I have the hiccups so bad right now. I'll know like whether or not I can actually chug with you guys. So, Greatness 54, Young J High the rapper 23, Eugene's 30. I knew that though. Danny's 42, Junior Hall's 34, Eric's 52, 30 years young. That's the right answer. Posada 27, Dirty 30. Anthony Lovato's 24. Shifty 5 from Kyle Parker. Love it. 43 from Adam. Braxton Brown 25. Nanya. Oh boy. That means you're a baby. Dos Siete. 27. Esk 22. Okay. Damn, I hate that. I'm old enough. That's a good answer, Marvin. It's a good answer. I used to send all my buddies Snapchat and stuff. So, do you guys know how old I am? I'm curious. You guys have any idea how old I am? Medicare eligible. Oh, boy.
33.
How old?
33.
33. Oh, my Lord. Pearson L back to receive this. The only person to get it right is a name that I'm not going to say. You guys are all in the ballpark, though. You guys are pretty close. Noah sent Coast, and I swallow you know what. I appreciate you guys. (11 minutes 4 seconds). Nathan Peterman, 12 of 23 for 122 yards and a touchdown. For those of you that have watched the game and that have listened here, I want you to grade Nathan Peterman's performance. Okay? Grade Nathan Peterman's performance, and yes, I am 26 years old. So A, B, C, D, or F. Junior Hall says 26 my ass. What, you don't think I'm 26? Why do you guys not think I'm 26? You think I'm older, younger? You guys think I'm older or younger than 26? I'm more curious about that now. Somebody said I'm not 26? Really? So do you guys think I'm older or younger than 26? I'm genuinely curious. Older than 28? You look old. You're like the only person to ever tell me that I look old. Really? Older? Interesting. Let's go over to Facebook here. People are saying 27, 35, 41. Older? Steve Cruz? James Butts? Ernie Lopez?
The jacket makes you look older.
Yeah?
I think so.
What about now? I still look 27? 26? 35? I look old? Really? Are y'all sure? Who are the only two Raiders tonight to have sacks? You guys know that answer? Both of them happened in the third quarter. Ted, do you know the answer? Don't give it away.
I was about to say I do, but it's cheating. I've been doing highlights all night.
I'm actually surprised that you guys think that I'm older than 26. Hall and Cowser, correct. Senior citizen. All senior citizens should have life alert. Oh, I'm gonna stretch. I'm putting my jacket back on because it's actually kind of cold in here. 4th and inches, go for it. That's what Tad tells his girlfriend. 4th and inches. Here he comes.
How'd you know that?
Send Coast Raider. No tattoos, correct. I'll say this though. So actually, really cool thing that happened at Chat Sports this week. So about 2 months ago, we crossed 100,000 subscribers at Chat Sports, and a lot of it is because, you know, we pump out a lot of videos. We've done a lot of hard work over on our main channel. Right now, we're up to like 132,000 subscribers. But I said this. I know somebody asked me, like, Mitch, would you ever get a Raiders tattoo? And, you know, somebody started the GoFundMe. I think once I get to, like, I want to almost get 100,000 subscribers. So we sent a video to YouTube of all of us. I think it'd be a really awesome video of once the Raiders Report hits 100K subscribers, of me showing my 100K plaque, getting a Raiders tattoo at the same time. So I kind of, in my mind, I was like, if I am going to get a Raiders tattoo, one that I'm like legitimately going to show off, I think it'll be when I hit 100K subscribers here. So I've always said I'd never get a tattoo. My dad, he's kind of old school. He doesn't like tattoos. My grandfather, he would probably literally try to rip a tattoo off my arm. So I said the only way I'd ever get a tattoo, honestly, is if it's a Raiders one. What a freaking catch by Keelan Doss. We got to get that. Wow. Keelan freaking Doss. Give me some Keelan Dosses in the comments section. High points the ball. Oh, that's a great catch, Keelan. Hell yeah. I'll tell you what, it's a good ball by Nathan Peterman. So essentially, Keelan run down about 20 yards. Yeah, get those Dosses in the comment section. High points the ball. Beautiful toe tap. I'll tell you what, big time catch there. Hunter Renfrow did not play tonight. Appreciate, though, the kind words. Appreciate the kind words. A lot of Dosses. Keep those Dosses flowing. Michelle Vasquez watching in. Victoria Baumgartner just joined on Facebook. What up, Vic? I see you. Victoria is always in my DMs. She's always sliding in. She got some pretty good pictures. So, guys, if you guys, Victoria, you need a Raiderette, go give her a head up. Ashley says I look older. Interesting. Ernie Lopez, 41. Salvador saying Doss. What's good, Mitch? What's up, Vince? How you doing, my man? Over on Facebook. How many shares we got on Facebook? Facebook, can you guys, Vic, Victoria, you're watching right now. Victor, you guys just joining in. Can you guys hit share? I'd appreciate that. Gotta sell, right? Always about selling. People are watching over on Facebook. If you guys aren't already subscribed, the link's below. YouTube.com/Raiders Report. What happened to my... Okay. Doss is good. Yes. See, I don't want to wear an eye patch. I see Thirsty Craig. You guys want me to dye my hair gray again? I can literally do that. Not sure what's happening. All right, guys, I need to go grab some water. So while I'm going to grab water, okay, this is what you guys need to do. You listening up? Listening up? Cool? Cool? Tell me how many years you've been a Raiders fan, okay? How many years have you been a Raiders fan? I always see, womb to the tomb. I always think that's a really cool phrase. But I want to know how many years y'all have been a Raiders fan, okay? Jack Tip says since 2006. Somebody said too long. So let me know how many years you have been a Raiders fan, and I'm going to go grab a water. When I come back, I'm going to give some shout-outs. Cool? How many years have you been a Raiders fan? Touchdown, Raiders. I ran back in. Tad's like, Mitch, the Raiders just scored. Ran back in. Nice little pitch and catch there. Pearsonell gets his feet in. Touchdown, Raiders. 21-19. They need to go for 2, though. Got to go for 2 here. I know it's a preseason game, but I think it's important that Peterman was able to lead this team down the field here on a big touchdown catch. The team is hyped. This is good. This is good experience for a young team, right? Like, let's not forget, there's a lot of new players, a lot of young players, a lot of players trying to make a name for themselves. Beautiful route there. Beautiful ball by Peterman. Peterman's look good, man. Very, very good. Touchdown, Raiders. Got to go for 2. Got to go for 2. Doss is the motion man. I hate rollouts. Damn it. Tipped. Picked. I'll be honest, I don't like... Sure, it's going to show up in the stat sheet as an interception, but it's really not that big of a deal, right? Like, Peterman, I hate when you literally cut off half the field on a rollout play. Peterman's just trying to make something happen. He's about to get licked. Throws it a little bit behind. Throws it a little bit behind Butler. Gruden just gave Peterman a high five. Like, he just tried to make something happen. So it's 21-19 still. So the Raiders are down. They obviously need to get back. What I really want to see here is if the game ends on a field goal from Daniel Carlson. That would be fun. That would be fun. I'll say this. I understand some people are going to look at the box score and kind of be like, Peterman, he had an interception, whatever. But, like, Peterman's played well tonight. Like, let's not make a joke about that. I think he's outplayed Mike Glennon. Now, Mike Glennon outplayed him in the preseason second game, which that actually might weigh more than both of these other games. But I rip Nathan Peterman a lot. There is no doubt about that. But Nathan Peterman, I think, has played pretty well, actually, in the preseason. He's made some big plays with his legs, that 50-yard run against the Rams, and then he's made 2 solid touchdown throws tonight. So, Nathan, I think you've looked pretty good, my man. Also, remember, after the game, highlights coming out here. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do. So when you are subscribed, you guys will notice then a lot of times you'll get a notification of when a video gets dropped or when I go live. I know I used to go live at Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Well, now that Hard Knocks is going on, I do a watch party for Hard Knocks. I do a watch party for these kind of games. And, fumble. Packers recovered it. But my live shows are now on Sunday. So, Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, I go live. Or 6 p.m. Eastern Time, sorry. 6 p.m. Eastern Time on Sundays. Losing my cool. Trying to watch this fumble play here. Touchdown. So, I'm being told... Hang on, let me hear it. Alright, right now we're at 419 likes on YouTube. And we are at 176 reactions on Facebook. So, I just got told I am allowed to shotgun a beer if we get to 200 likes on Facebook and we get to 500 likes on YouTube. Okay. Interesting. Natasha, cheers to you. Yeah, it looks like this play is going to come back. So there's 3 minutes, 4 seconds holding on the offense. Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and 21, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, it's 3rd and 21, so there was a holding on the play. Bad holding. Wow. That's literally... P.J. Hall has a clear sack if he doesn't get held there. Some players on the field. P.J. Hall, Westbrooks, Coney. Trying to see who else pops up. So there's been 7 holding penalties against the Green Bay Packers tonight. That's important to note, right? So a lot of times, why do you hold? Because you're getting a lot of pressure. Pressure again. Kaiser whips one down the field. That's a big-time catch. Santa hit the ground. Incomplete. So the Raiders are going to get another chance here. 4th and 21. So are the Raiders going to win this game? Y for yes, N for no. Where the cheesehead at now? Man, I'm with you. Where you at? Easily hits the ground. So, are the Raiders going to win? Y for yes, N for no. And if you're typing Y for yes, let's get some comments below. Just win, baby. I know it's the preseason game. I don't care. I hate losing. I like winning, but I hate losing more than I like winning. So, let me get a just win, baby, in the comments section. Let me get some just win babies. And for everyone who gives me a just win baby on YouTube and on Facebook, y'all are about to get a shout out. Not Pro Plays YT. Adam. Let's see here. Michael, Tatiana. What up, girl? Rashawn. Jeff Wilson. Sean. Angel. Manny. David. Uwe. Volcourts. Eric. Daniel. Joel. Lewis. Fox. Alvos. Raider Joker. Rashawn, Richard, Inacio, Andrew, Thirsty Craig, Jeff Wilson. Appreciate you guys watching. All right, hang on. Let me go over to Facebook. Hang on. A lot of just wins as well. Wes Mitchell, Moy, Cammy Harold, Vince Munoz, Moyle. A lot of Wes Mitchells in there. Salvador, my man, Edward Avila, Camry Harold, Lucia Yos, Michael Highland, Alvin Juarez, Garrick White. Appreciate everyone who's still watching our watch party here. I love all you guys and girls. Natasha, appreciate you. Natasha and Joe, that $100 super chat. You know, I don't know if you got like a niece or like a daughter who's over 21. Let me know. You about to say something?
Don't you have a girlfriend?
Yes. She's into some good times, Tad. So you're 4th in inches. You let me know.
It's taken me a mile.
All right, Keon Hatcher picks up a first down there. So there's 2 minutes left, and after the game here, we're at the 2-minute warning. So since we are at the 2-minute warning, after the game, we're going to do highlights. So make sure you guys are, going to hang out for those. We're going to do some highlights, and then we will do some grades for after the game. Do you guys want to see Tad? How about this? Type Tad if you want Tad to come on screen. Type Tad in the comments section, TAD, if you want Tad to come on screen. Keep typing those Tads. All right, who deserves a shout out? Wes Mitchell wants to see Tad. Vince, Salvador. Somebody said Taddy. Somebody just said not just the game. John. Okay.
Somebody
Vince.
in all caps said, "Oh hell no."
Tad Chug a Brew. See, Tad, we got a lot of Tads in the comments section. Somebody said Dad. Tad Chug a Beer. The only way Tad's chugging a beer is if we get the 500 likes on YouTube. I've already gotten that word. So you guys got two 2 NFL minutes, right? So I saw this really funny tweet one time. It was like, my girl, when she says 2 minutes, it's like 2 minutes in the fourth quarter of an NFL game, which basically means like 3 timeouts, 20 minutes later, 2 minutes, I'm ready. So that's basically what it is. What the Tom is up from Latoya. All right, we're at the 2-minute warning. Tad, you want to come say hi? Hang on, Tad's got to take off his mic. He's got to take off his headset. Tad's going to come over and say hi. Tad, your hair looks great. So you guys can see Tad. I know some of you haven't met Tad yet.
Hey, everybody.
So Tad's the guy who does a lot of the behind-the-scenes work here on the Raiders Report. So everything that you see in the background, it's because of Tad. So everyone say hi to Tad.
Hi, everybody.
So I appreciate Tad staying up late, having a good show with me. Tad said that if we get to 500 likes on YouTube, yeah, confirm?
Yes, confirmed. I will chug a beer if we get to 500 likes. But you guys got 2 minutes. We're just coming out of the 2-minute warning now.
Okay.
See the game.
All right, Jack's tip said, Tad, you're a handsome devil. Tad, 4 Chucky heads. Cool. Appreciate you guys. So we got to get to 500 likes on YouTube. We're at 435. We got 2 minutes to do it. I want to see Tad chug a beer, so come on. We can do it. Come on, let's get to 500 likes. I know y'all can do it. Did y'all see that hit? We're at 185 on Facebook. Somebody said, Tad, you got no Raiders gear. Oh! Man, that's a big hit. Flag. Wow. I don't know if that's a flag, though. Honestly, I thought that looked like a pretty clean hit.
Yeah, NFL is getting soft. That hurt.
They're gonna review it. I think it just looked bad because he got blown up as bad as he did. Let's see here. Wow, they are gonna call personal foul. Lowering the head to initiate contact. Man, like, he got lit up, but, oh, I got to see it in slow-mo.
He didn't put his head up. Yeah, that's going to be a flag.
That's clean. Oh, he does hit his helmet does hit his helmet.
Helmet, and he was looking down.
Yeah.
You got to keep the face mask up if you don't want the flag.
Just going to say, his helmet does hit. You're right. I mean, by rule, that is a penalty. By rule.
It's a dumb rule.
All right, so it's 2nd and 10 for the Raiders. I don't know if there's a timeout. There's a minute 23 left in this game. Trying to figure out. So there's a minute 42. John Gruden's freaking out right now over the clock, which I love John. Like, I know people give John sometimes like a lot of shit, but like, I want a coach who's fiery. Like, let's be real here. Come on, Peterman. Throws that one into the ground. All right, so it's going to be 3rd down for the Raiders here. Thanks. The announcer goes, you got 2 more first down. You got 2 more downs to get a first. 3rd down. Thanks. So a minute 39 left here. Are the Raiders going to score a touchdown? Y for yes, N for no, and let me know what's going to happen on this drive. Let me know what is going to happen on this drive here. We're going to get a touchdown. All we need is a field goal. I just want to see Daniel Carlson get the shot, right? So we're going to be at 4th down. Tell you what, that was probably close to being a little bit extra by this Ramsey linebacker here for the Packers. Short pass play to Pearsonell. We're going to be looking at like 4th and 6. Huh?
That was a WWE.
Yeah. So it looks like the Raiders on 4th and 7 pick up a big 1st down. Nathan Peterman passed deep right to Keon Hatcher for 20 yards. Oh, wait, for 25 yards on 4th and 7. Peterman finds Hatcher. Wide open. Love it. Oh my God, he fumbled. The Raiders recovered it. The Raiders recovered it. The Raiders recovered it. All right, so Hatchard's left wide open, catches a beautiful ball, gets rocked, fumbles the football, but Rico Gafford is there for the... He picks it up. Oh, man. Hatchard gets rocked here. Big time fumble recovery, though, by Rico. Big time fumble recovery by Rico Gafford. Hustle goes a long way with a guy like John and, like, realistically almost any coach. And that was a big-time hustle play there by Rico Gafford. So, James Butler up the middle for 3 yards. Are the Raiders going to score a touchdown here? Let me see some touchdowns in the comments section. Moyle says we going to win. Like, yo, I think the Raiders got this. So if you're the Raiders here, do you try to go for the touchdown, right? See, like, here's the thing. Preseason game, sure, you always want to win the football game. But do you try to go for the touchdown, or you try to maybe kill some of this clock here? So the Packers, they have all 3 timeouts. There's 1:02 left in this game, and it's 2nd and 7. A run up the middle, timeout by the Green Bay Packers, so it's 3rd and 6. Packers use a timeout. All right, so the Packers actually, they use their one, so they're only going to have one more timeout. That's on me. So the Packers have 1 timeout left. And it's 3rd and 6. 4th and 5 now because Butler ran it for 1 yard. So it's 4th and 5 for the Raiders. You got to bring out Daniel Carlson. It's a big-time spot. Do you guys remember like 15 minutes ago, I was like, how awesome would it be for Daniel Carlson to make a game winner? So Daniel, come on, my man. Big-time kick here. John Gruden's telling everyone, relax, relax. The Packers almost have to burn another timeout. All right, so timeout by the Raiders. So the Packers don't call a timeout. The Raiders let it click all the way down to 12 seconds. So essentially, we're not going to get a game-winning field goal, but Carlson's going to kick a field goal here, hopefully make it. And then once he makes it, we're going to be ahead by 1 point, and then the Packers will essentially have 7 seconds. So shout out to everyone who's watching us right now on Facebook. We got 82 people watching right now on Facebook. If you guys are watching us, make sure you guys, are tuning in here. We're always live on Facebook. Make sure you guys like the video. Make sure you guys click like. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. YouTube.com/RaidersReport. Daniel Carlson kick is good. Let's freaking go, man. Yeah. F yeah. Give me some Carlsons. Let's get a Let's Go Raiders in the chat. Raider Nation for life. Big time kick here for Daniel Carlson, man. I'll tell you what. Nathan Peterman gets a tip of my cap. The Raiders get a tip of my cap. A big-time drive there at the end of the game, leading the team down the field. An awesome, awesome field goal here by Daniel Carlson. I love me some Daniel Carlson. Love it. Let's freaking go, man. 8 seconds left. The Raiders just got to get a stop on defense. After the show, we're going to do highlights. 33-yard field goal from Daniel Carlson. It's up, and it's freaking good. Hell yeah. Hell freaking yeah. Let's get some Raider Nation for Life in the comments section. Who's getting a shout out? Horda's getting a shout out. Nikki, Vince, Sean. People watching on Facebook right now. We got 83 people watching on Facebook. Let me go over to YouTube. 407 people. Make sure you guys subscribe. YouTube.com/RaidersReport. A lot of people watching us right now. I mean, Daniel Carlson or Nathan Peterman got to be player of the game, no? Nathan Peterman, 23 of 37, 210 yards and 2 touchdowns. Big time game there. Make sure you guys subscribe. Please click that subscribe button for a big time Raiders win here. Incomplete. Game over. Raiders win 22-21. Guys, make sure you guys are ready for some highlights after this. Tad and I are going to be bringing you some highlights. Make sure you guys are subscribed. YouTube.com/RaidersReport. Click that share button. Give me a follow on IG, on Twitter, at MitchellRens365. And like I said, we're coming up with highlights right after this, so don't go anywhere.